What's up, everybody? Joseph here, animator, game designer, comic creator. I'm making a comic called Slaughter Squad, and today I've got the man who makes Butch Cleaver. Hey, what's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up, Joe? Thanks for having me, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, good times, good times. Good to see you again. And
You too, man.
Butch Cleaver, currently in demand. We're not just going to talk about Butch Cleaver. We're going to talk about all kinds of shit. But why don't you just give the brief rundown on your book for those who don't know?
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks. Butch Cleaver is basically it's about a brutal butcher who is killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and that curse gives him the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. So he uses that power for revenge, reckoning, and maybe redemption. He makes all types of different bone weaponry. So if you're, maybe a fan of like Ghost Rider, Spawn, Batman, a little bit of Jonah Hex, Sin City. I'm really inspired by like the Sam Raimi movies a lot, spaghetti westerns. A lot of different inspirations went into this book. I'm a kid from the 90s. I was into the whole Batman the animated series. I loved the Ninja Turtles. So there's a couple anthropomorphic characters in there. And it's just, wanted to do like a crazy gothic Western, really. Really a real fun, crazy book that's out there, like a slasher movie as well. So
awesome, dude! I love this trading card.
Oh, thanks.
Who did this? Who illustrated that?
I did.
Oh, cool!
Oh, thanks.
And you do everything yourself, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I know that feel. I'm doing everything on my own.
Yeah, it's a real that one right there. You know who that one did that one, right?
Oh yeah, our old pal. He did a sticker for me too. 6 a.m. 6 a.m.
I love it.
6 a.m.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Yeah, so we're all in that awesome mural together.
Yeah.
And that's the cover. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's doing well. You hit your goal and you're in demand right now.
Yeah, actually, I'm in demand right now. We are going to fulfill in February, and right now I'm basically, if we get 100 backers, the first 100 backers are going to get a card. I actually just got it in today, just like right before. You're going to get this exclusive trading card.
Ooh,
it's by
full screen
Jason Bascom.
Boom.
Right there. So it's a premiere right here. Just came in.
Awesome.
So that's for the first 100 backers, and you're also going to get the OG print run of Butch Cleaver #1 from the independent scene that I put out. So you're going to get that as well. And so that goes out to the first 100 backers that back the book. And we're at I think 17 left right now. And I'm just trying to get those out. And also, whoever backs the book, they're going to get that trading card that you've seen earlier. You're going to get the book. You're going to get a MP3 Roll of Bones by Death Metal Hero Rotten Glory, and you're also going to get that sticker.
Oh, that's cool, man. What's up, Trevor?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hold the pickle. What are you talking about? We didn't mention pickles. Oh, he said, this is the earlier comment. Where's the beef? And then he says, hold the pickle. Okay. But I like pickles.
Yeah,
I will not hold the pickle. Extra pickle, please.
Great on a tuna sandwich.
Yeah, tasty.
Yeah, man. I wanted to make a book that I could throw a bunch of stuff in there, man. I could, if I wanted to make a world with, I could have pirates and cowboys and Native Americans and bandinos and Vikings and ninjas and samurais. I could do all that in this world. So it's just a what's up, Bandino?
Look what the cat dragged in. Bandino, you son of a gun. Thanks for joining us. What the F is this? This is the Slaughter Stream.
Hell yeah.
We're going to be talking about slaughtering stuff. Should we segue into that? You want to talk about the slaughtering?
Yeah, for sure. So again, my character, he's a butcher, and you're going to go into some of.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
I'm in costume. I'm in costume.
Hell yeah! There we go. Yeah.
Oh man, it's getting hot. Oh. Oh. Anyways, you were saying?
Oh yeah. So like our books, man, they both got slaughterhouses in them. And actually, the first chapter of my book is called the Slaughterhouse Homicide.
Oh,
and
no way.
Yeah, because I have basically this book is the first 3 issues of Butch Cleaver 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
and each
sick.
issue has like a title card. And I was talking about Batman the Animated Series. It's gonna have that in it. You know, like how they would draw a little something at the beginning of the episode, and I was inspired by that. I'm like, I'm gonna do that for every issue of Butch Cleaver. So I just kind of wanted to have like a bony chalk white look. But that's the first episode in the book, and without too much spoilery, it opens up as a homicide, and you have an old Irish cop in there with a meat plant owner, and it might have been where Butch Cleaver worked. It might not have been there, and that's basically how that starts up. And if you back the book, you'll be able to see what that's all about. And also, Joe has a book too with something like that in there as well.
This is the other side of the slaughtering procedure. So yeah, the main character is Kilgore, and he's escaped from the slaughterhouse. He was on the chopping block, and he was able to get out of there. And now he's trying to take over the state of Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of an allegory. It's like Animal Farm meets the A-Team meets Rambo.
Oh, I love all of them.
Yeah, and the way I like to describe it, it's sort of like the animals who get off the farm. They're like the red pill. They're red pilled, and then there's a bunch of animals who are too afraid or too stupid to get out of the slaughterhouse. They're the blue pilled ones. They're just they're just gonna walk happily up and take that bolt between the eyes. But anyways, you have some expertise with like slaughtering. Like you know how to cut up animals, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
See, that's something I want to learn how to do. Well, I want to like go hunting. I've never been hunting before, but I'd like to take down a deer or something and then just field dress it or whatever.
Oh yeah, that I haven't done that before, but I know how to cut up some meat and chicken, and I can do the fish as well. Rabbit's always good too. I haven't done the rabbit yet, but that's the most sustainable source of protein, from my understanding. If there was an apocalypse.
Yeah, they say, and the squirrels are pretty good too. The small game, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and it's probably something people should learn how to do. Maybe even shoot a bow and arrow or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be a good fallback.
Yeah.
I'd rather just learn how to make ammo, like screw bow and arrows.
Oh yeah. My uncle used to do that. I will say one more thing about my book in the story. Butch, he comes to when he finds his powers, he comes to learn what it feels like to be slaughtered. So I don't want to spoil too much, but he does get a taste of his own medicine in an aspect.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, this is cool. Everybody back this who hasn't already. You got 83 backers. You should get to 100. Come on, let's get to 100.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, man. I would love that, man. I'm glad I just got the cards in today. I think it's a fun book. Hopefully, people will like it. I just want them to pick it up and read it and be entertained by it. That's my main thing, and have a good form of escapism. And your book too, man. I can't wait for your book to come out.
Thanks,
pumped up
man.
for that. I think you got the best trailer in Comicsgate. I love watching that thing. I mean, yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into that. So I'm glad you're digging it.
Oh, for sure, man.
Let's see. Oh yeah. So, I'll just go. I saw this tweet up there. I thought it would be good to just go through this. I mean, you're getting a lot of stuff here. So you're getting 72 pages. You're getting a trading card. You're getting a sticker. But you're getting 2 trading cards.
Yeah.
There's another card from Jason Bascom.
Yeah, and that's the one right here from Jason Bascom. I haven't even printed mine yet. I did his
nice.
first, and yeah, I think this came out really good. I was really like pleasantly surprised. So you got the back, which is all the art, and then you got the front with his name on it with the bone borders and whatnot. So, sorry.
That looks awesome. I'm going to ask you. I'll ask you later who you got to print that.
Absolutely, man. I'll let you know.
Because I need to print some cards too. And you're getting an MP3. Yeah, you mentioned that. You're getting the track. So that's cool. So there's still a chance to get in there. You still got like a few more spots to be the first 100. So
yeah,
get in there, people.
Get in there. Yeah. Oh, and as far as the card, I went with Comics Wellspring. So it's they're out of I think they're out of Michigan, and I actually printed I printed this book with them and this book with them.
They did the cards and the book.
Yeah, and when I did these books, they're like really thick, pretty thick quality. So and you got the back. So when I was doing these, I wanted to do front and back covers, just for fun. I don't know why I wanted to do front and back covers when I was putting them out on the indie scene. But I thought it was kind of a fun thing to do, But yeah,
cool.
There's a bunch of them. I am going with Mix'em though for the book. I'm printing the book with Mix'em though, just to let you know.
Yeah. I was planning to do the same. That seems to be the gold standard now.
Yeah, and I think it's good that we maybe try to switch it up and see what other people got to offer. You know what I mean? Try new things.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's why I figured I'd try it out. See what's up.
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, let's try out some things and share information with each other.
Absolutely, 100%. And like nothing is going to work the same for one guy that's going to work for the other guy or gal. Everybody has to form their own path. All
right, so I got banned from Facebook a few days ago for posting this. I don't know. What do you think? Is this? So I thought this was a funny joke, right?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
If you have a problem with pedophiles and you're a Nazi, okay, I guess I'm a Nazi.
Yeah, I guess
it's a joke, man. And they said this goes against community standards, dangerous individuals, organizations, blah blah blah.
Goes against some sick fucks, man. That's why that's why I canceled my Netflix, bro. I had 2 accounts with Netflix, the streaming and the mail away, and I got the mail away because I wanted to get every fucking movie I wanted. You know what I mean?
Right.
They don't stream everything, but they put that cuties bullshit on there. I fucking yanked that. And I'm not about cancel culture, obviously. That's why I'm Comicsgate. But that, I gladly fucking canceled that shit.
Well, it's
pedo shit. It's bullshit, bro.
It's voting with your wallet. That's a little different, right?
Yep, it is, man. I'm not going to give them money, and I gladly explain to them why I'm not giving them or supporting them financially ever again.
Oh, I didn't realize they're still sending out DVDs. Wow.
Yeah, that's and I would do that 2 in, 2 out, and I love The Witcher. I thought it was great. It could have been better. Vikings Valhalla is coming out. It's going to be the rated R version of Vikings. It's a continuation. I'm not going to watch that now. And then like the day that they lose 28 million subscribers, they drop Conan the motherfucking Barbarian. I'm like, dude, that's my jam, bro. You're gonna put Conan on there? I'm still not gonna do it. So I got to stick to my guns, dude.
Yeah,
shit's gross, dude.
I really want to cancel it, but my wife is like begging me to keep it. I'm like, we need to cancel it, lady.
Well, it's all good. I understand. You know what I mean? Like they're these fucks and they're in everywhere. You know what I mean? They control the world.
I'm saying let's just get a freaking Fire Stick. Like we can get a Fire Stick and hack it. I mean,
yeah. There's ways you can do things. You know what I mean? There's ways you can. Yeah.
Well, let's see. Oh yeah. So I was thinking. I've been wanting to talk about aliens. There's some new crap with aliens.
Really?
So, let's talk about Aliens, the new Aliens movies. There's some plot details that came out. Oh yeah, they're getting sued. Yeah, they got indicted, didn't they? In Texas.
Texas is gonna fuck them up too. I heard.
Pretty based.
Yeah.
Pretty based. I think they were already hemorrhaging. They were losing a lot of money. so this could do some serious damage.
Yeah.
Anyways, so there's some plot details about the new Alien movie. To be honest, I thought the franchise was pretty much dead after that last movie. Like, I don't know. It was okay. It wasn't that great. And a lot of people were shitting on it. And I don't know. I didn't look at the numbers. Like, I didn't see how much money it made, but I don't think it did as well as Prometheus.
No, I don't think so either. I think a lot of people didn't even really know that it came out, you know?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like, you know, and I thought it was all right. I watched it once. I'll probably go back and watch it again, but it seems like they kind of went over the same thing that they've been going through like a lot. You know what I mean? Covenant. They had was it Guy Pearce plays not
Wayland.
Wayland. So he plays I forgot Lance Henriksen's character from the original first two movies, right?
Yeah, that's right. And the funny thing about that is they cast him, you know, and they had all this stuff for him in the script, and they ended up cutting everything out of the movie, and except for that last bit when they put the terrible makeup on him to make him age.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. If you didn't know the context, well, when I first watched it, I was like, why the hell did they cast Guy Pearce if they're just gonna put him in freaking makeup for like one scene? Like, why didn't they just cast an old guy? And then you find out they filmed all this crap and cut it all out of the movie. It's like,
that's crazy. Okay. Isn't Lance still alive? Lance Henriksen?
I believe so. Yeah.
Could have put him in there, and they set that up with the Alien versus Predator, the Paul W.S. Anderson film, the director of Soldier and Event Horizon.
That's right.
You know, they tied it up. You know, maybe it wasn't the best movie, but you know, not always the first movie's the best. Sometimes the second one's better. Like Winter Soldier, you know, in T2.
So I read the AVP comics, and it was really annoying that they didn't use any of the stuff from the comics, because there was some pretty cool plot stuff. Like, it was pretty solid, I thought. There's all kinds of great, like from the comics and then some of the novels, they had all kinds of cool ideas to draw from, but they just threw it all in the dumpster and tried to make something on their own. I don't know. Anyways, check this out. So let's see. Following the events of Covenant, in which it was revealed the android David caused a genocide on the planet Paradise that wiped out the engineer population, the new movie is called Awakening. Awakening would find a group of engineers who survived the mass murder, making it their mission to exact revenge and kill David. The engineers first introduced in Prometheus and are humanity's forerunners. The fight was expected to bring both parties to LV-426, planet featured in the original Alien film, where Ripley first encountered the Xenomorphs. When I read that, I was like, what the?
They're going to a new planet? I thought they were on the planet.
No, that was a different planet, apparently.
Wow.
I guess. Who cares, really? Like, it doesn't make any fucking
There's
sense,
a lot of like planets, like the original movie, you know? It gets kind of convoluted.
Yeah. But like, my first reaction was, I thought the franchise was dead. What the hell?
Right?
Like, I feel like they need to take some time off and just like let the memory of the last few movies kind of go away and then try again.
Yeah. There's a lot of soft reboots going on too, you know, with like Terminator and Halloween. I think Halloween was a sequel, the new one that came out, but yeah, there's a lot of them, it seems like.
Yeah, so I don't like it. I don't like it. They should have had. I was excited when they were talking about Neil Blomkamp doing an Alien movie. I thought that would have been really cool.
He would have put some stuff in there that would have been awesome, I think. Just his movies are really kind of, with the whole sci-fi genre, he's kind of bringing in some new stuff. You know, him with the Charlton Copley.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like his movies, man. I liked the Elysium one, the one with Damon that Eminem was supposed to be in. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
I love District 9, bro.
District 9 was pretty solid. That had some of the most interesting weapons, like some really cool tech stuff. And the effects kind of hold up. Like, I was watching it a few weeks ago, and they did a great job of marrying the live action with the CGI and all it was technically on the filmmaking side, it's well done. It's a well done film.
And I would
like
watch a sequel. I'm sure you
Oh,
watch the
yeah.
sequel, and I'm like, I probably watch that sequel over a lot of sci-fi movies that they're probably working on right now.
Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, Neil Blomkamp, they put out some the concept art that he was working on for this Aliens movie.
Yeah,
and
Michael
it looked
Biehn.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna bring back Michael Biehn.
Yep.
Apparently, he got blacklisted after Aliens. Like they were
What?
thinking about bringing him in for the third one, but
Uh-huh.
he talked some shit about the producers or somebody at Fox, and they were like,
That's a big no-no. Don't talk shit on Hollywood or producers. That's what
yeah.
happened.
And
Yeah,
there was
horrible.
a lot of drama behind the scenes of that third movie, Alien 3. So it was directed by, I just had his name.
Fincher?
Fincher. And it was early on in his career. And there's all this like behind the scenes footage of him like just losing his freaking mind, like cursing out the Fox executives, going crazy.
What?
Apparently they didn't have a script when they hired him. And they were freaking writing the script as they just said, okay, just start filming.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the? I need a script. What is this shit?
It happens a lot, dude. Like that Conan movie with Momoa. Yeah, dude. They're rewriting that. That movie had 16 producers.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I love Conan, dude. But yeah, that's crazy, man. And that's crazy about Michael Biehn too. You know, I would have liked to see his character come back. A lot of people would go watch it, I think, if he came back, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's like any of those reboots, as long like with the Terminator, that last Terminator movie, the only reason people came back was Arnie.
Did you watch it? What did you think of it if you did see it?
I didn't see it. You know what? I did watch it, but I put it on fast forward. I was like watching it at twice the speed because I couldn't stand it.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. You know, he had like a family and stuff. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know, man. I wasn't feeling it, bro. And I'm the type of guy that like for like those big like tentpole franchises from the 80s and 90s, like Aliens, Terminator, Predator. I'm there, bro. I'm there like in the theater, like, you know. And I didn't go to the theater to see that one. I went to the theater to see the last one, which I did like more, Genesis. But I don't know, there was just something about this one I wasn't feeling. I don't know if it was the pacing and the CGI, some of it at the end, but
I think
wasn't a big fan of it.
The pacing was a big problem because it starts off with this insane action scene. It was like it starts off the way the Terminator 2 ended with like explosions, like trucks smashing into things. Like it was insane.
Yeah. And then they killed John Connor. That's what it was. He is the fucking.
Yeah. It starts off with killing everyone's favorite character.
Yeah, it's kind of like them killing off like Han Solo or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just killing off these like Paramount, like these like definitive backbone characters of franchises. You know what I mean? Just to kind of jam them up with some new stuff. And I think that, you know, I mean, they even got fucking Batman playing that character. You know what I mean? In Salvation, he's kind of an important character. You don't want to, you don't want to like, you know, get rid of him. I think he should have been probably the main character, maybe. But yeah, that might have been.
You know what's funny about Terminator Salvation is, so originally it was supposed to be just what's his face, the cyborg guy, I forget his name, Marcus. He was supposed to be the main character, and then John Connor was just going to be like a minor. He just had like a couple of parts. He was a minor character in the story, and then when they hired Christian Bale, they're like, well, shit, it's Christian Bale, so we have to start expanding his role, and they started rewriting the script, and he was like pushing for rewrites, and then it's almost like it turned into two separate movies.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to graft on this other story.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. That movie, I think, I mean, it could have been better. I did enjoy it though. I liked how the whole movie took place in the future. I thought that was a cool little aspect. But the CGI Arnold at the end was kind of weird looking.
Yeah.
And then I liked how they had like the rubber skin Terminators, like they were the T-700s. I liked that a lot. It was like
there was a lot of cool ideas, lots of cool set pieces. Like there's some really cool action. Yeah. It's just the plot got all messed up trying to rewrite and cram all this stuff in there. I think the original script they had was pretty solid, and yeah, they should have just stuck to that. It's all Christian Bale's fault.
Yeah, man, screaming at everybody, like screaming, like he's like trying to get there. He said, "What was it? RoboCop the remake." That movie was set up too, man. You got Michael Keaton, you got Jackie Earle Haley, you got Samuel L. Jackson. You know, I thought the guy that got to play RoboCop was good. Joel Kinnaman, I think his name was.
Oh
But,
yeah.
you don't make that movie PG-13. You know what I mean? Like, you don't do it. And I even, and I think the director was good too. I just think that there were just some things that they needed to tweak on that movie. And I know the whole thing was a poke at political commentary when it came out back in the 80s, the Paul Verhoeven movie, which I love. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
But man, I really think they missed the mark and their chance with that character, bro. I really like RoboCop, and I heard that Neil Blomkamp, that's why I was bringing this up, was actually going to make a direct sequel to RoboCop, but then
yeah, I've heard that one too
as well.
Did it?
From my understanding, yeah.
I thought I saw something about another RoboCop thing.
Have you seen the?
They want to do a show before he was a RoboCop, when he's just a regular guy. They want to make a TV series.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
I
mean, maybe I'll check it out. Do you see the new Mel Gibson movie trailer?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I saw it popping up, but I haven't clicked on it yet.
Check it out sometime.
Is it good?
I'll watch it. It's called Fat Man, and I guess it's like a rated R, kind of Lethal Weapon version of Santa Claus.
You know what? Let's watch it.
Just be careful too, because they got the bots roaming around here.
Well, we'll do our commentary, and then it should be okay, right? What's up, El Gargoyle? Hail.
Hell yeah.
All right. Let me, I'll give it a try. Let's see if we get banned.
Mel Gibson's awesome, man. He's awesome.
Oh yeah, I love Mel. He's pretty bass too.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta turn the audio on. Oh my god.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Oh shit, he's boxing.
Lost my influence.
He'll always be Wolverine. In the 90s cartoon, I always saw like him, like when I watched the Fox cartoon,
Yeah.
It was always him that I looked at. And then someone on Twitter posted a picture. I'm like, oh, dude. And then Sim, my buddy, he posted something. I'm like, dude, that's Wolverine, bro. And like he had the hair and everything. It was, him from the. There's a couple scenes from like Braveheart. If you were to take him and put him like in the suit or something, he has the hair all big and shit.
Nice. El Gargoyles. Why make a Murphy TV prequel? Yeah, it could be good, but I'm skeptical.
Yeah, and it is sci-fi a little bit. It's like really blue collar sci-fi, but maybe a little too much. Like that, I don't know. I don't know.
Batman trailer is great. Well, let's see. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. Mel Gibson is Batman. Oh, okay.
Coat.
Let's see.
You still have it.
You know the legend.
Kids with a deer rifle put 2 holes in the sleigh, one in me. All I have is a loathing for a world that's forgotten.
Did he got some punk ass kids?
Damn kids.
Is he gonna go El Camino mode on these punks?
It looks interesting.
Huh?
I'll say it looks interesting, man.
Yeah.
The United States military would like to procure your services.
What?
This is a one-time deal, gentlemen. How are you, Mike? Nicole and the kids are well, I hope. Where are you?
Oh shit. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. The Christmas tree.
It's lit.
Yeah, it's lit. All right.
You lit up.
Oh my god. Is that a piece of coal?
Got cold. Got cold. Got cold in here.
Hold on. I need to. Let me get that frame. There we go.
You know what that means, right? Yep.
Is he gonna fuck this kid up? Oh shit.
Oh man.
You just lost a big time,
Uh-oh.
What is this?
What's the job?
I'd like you to kill Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, Mel makes out with a black woman, so he ain't racist. I don't know if that works anymore. I don't think that works. I think just everyone is racist now.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the fat man.
You can't be serious.
This is what people actually think of me. Christmas is a farce. I'm a joke.
What's the purpose of your visit?
Hunting. I'm gonna kill some things.
There is a rising.
Oh, so he's literally Santa Claus. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that other actor from what is it? Justified. I never watched Justified, but I want to do. And Sons of Anarchy, I think.
Yeah. He's pretty good. He does
Walt
good
Giggins
bad
or
guys.
something. Yeah,
Mhm. He's got a kind of a creepy face, so he's perfect.
he does. It's like a Joker-esque type.
Oh, was he in one of the Batman movies?
He was in House of Thousand Corpses. That was the first time I remember seeing him.
Ah,
Yeah, I've seen him in that. That was like the first time I seen him, I think. And then in a biker show.
all right, moving on.
Number of our youth making poor decisions.
What the dead man's head?
Little
Their
sir.
heads rot, they mold.
They don't want his beard.
I'm not shaving off a dead man's beard.
That kid kind of looks like Shapiro. What's his face?
Oh yeah. Oh man,
Justified is good. So
I'm gonna check that out.
Oh, The Shield. The Shield was his big break. Yeah, that's right. I need to go through The Shield. I only watched the first season.
Your workers sure have healthy appetites. That's why elves live much longer than humans. And Chris, he does the same? No, it's a giving that keeps him young.
Oh shit.
Come for your head, fat man!
Dashing through the snow.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, Ben Shapiro. That's what I was thinking.
Reminded
This
me
is
of
ridiculous.
the Lobo military paramilitary Christmas special. I don't know if you've seen the fan film
No.
with Andrew Bernarski, the guy that played Leatherface. It's on YouTube. Check it out. It's pretty cool. It's like
Oh shit.
15 years old or something. It's sweet.
Okay, I have to check that out. Oh damn.
You think you're the first? Think I got this job because I'm fat and jolly?
This is ridiculous. I love it. I love it. Definitely have to check this out. Unfortunately, all the movie theaters are closing down.
Dude, my mall's open, bro. I went to the mall today.
Oh, what?
Yep. And I do live in Cali. And I was like, what? And I was calling my wife and I'm like, hey, the mall's open and like the food court, it's open. What the fuck? And I was like, hell yeah. And I went to
Whoa.
Book Off. Yeah, because I like the book. I don't know if you know about Book Off, but I went there and it's kind of like a Tower Records where they have books and CDs and video games and movies and comic books and graphic novels and toys.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think I know what mall you're talking about. Anyways.
Yeah, right.
we're kind of nearby each other, I think.
Yeah.
All right, I'll meet you at the food court.
Right? Yeah, Costco.
All right.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
All right.
Oh, come on, you
Not bad. I'm
Yeah,
into it.
I think it's cool. I don't think they're showing everything, which is cool. You know what I mean? They just give a little taste. I think those trailers that just show a little bit, man, are like the best ones, you know?
Yeah, it's usually a bad sign when they give away like the whole plot and all the best jokes and everything's all in the trailer. It's like, well, first of all, what's the point of watching it? And you must not have any confidence in this movie if you're just giving everything away.
What do you think about the new Batman? The Batman.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it, but the test footage looked all right. What's his face? The guy from Twilight. He looks decent. I don't know. He looks all right, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a shot, man.
They did release that trailer, didn't they? I totally forgot.
Yeah,
the trailer looked okay, but
looked like Fincher. It looked like Seven, kind of, in some of the old like 70s stuff, you know, 80s movies, and it looked like he was detecting.
Nice look to it, but I don't know. It didn't really blow my skirt up, but
no, because I think it's just because we've seen it so many times. You know what I mean? And like finally, when they might do something that like we really, really kind of on the road of actually want, we're just kind of like, I mean, I'm not saying everybody actually wants that, but there's a lot of stuff that we've been asking for that are in that trailer, dude. Like, but we weren't really blown away by it. You know what I mean? Like the detective and all that stuff. I think.
True. You know, what I really wanted to see is Batman Beyond.
Oh
I know
yeah, that'd
they're-
be sweet.
They've been talking about doing that for years, but the people are saying like, "Oh, it would be too expensive to do a sci-fi version of Batman." Blah 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 blah. Whatever.
Not
That's
anymore.
BS. Yeah, that's BS.
Right. You just build the Batmobile, the hovercraft, and just CGI the whole background. You know, boom, done.
Well, yeah, but Batman is like the flagship. Like you're supposed to. That's supposed to be a big budget anyway. So
Yeah.
what are you talking about? You don't want to spend. I don't know. Trevor Nielsen says it will be guano. What?
Guano.
Oh yeah, El Gargoyle. He says, "Fuck the Batman." Damn.
Oh, Batman. Oh,
Wow. He got some
Kinda looks
strong
like,
reactions.
it kind of looks like Batman Begins too. Like you know how like Nolan like kind of fucked the whole franchise and made him like old, and then he killed him or whatever. Kinda looks like it would have been Batman Begins 2, like his second year when he kind of, you know, I guess him and Alfred are building everything in the movie, everything they're building it, you know, and Andy Serkis is playing Alfred, I guess, from Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
And so I'm like, all right, and I guess they have a brotherly relationship in there, kind of like a, you know what I mean, less of a father and son dynamic. There's a lot of little things I like about it. There's a lot of things that are kind of like about it, but I'm down to check it out. I like Ben Affleck though; he's my favorite so far.
Ben is your favorite Batman so far?
Yeah, dude, he's straight up like
What?
whatchamacallit, he looks like the animated series and Jim Lee Batman. He's big, and the way that fight scene at the end where he wrecks, you know, and it's Bruce Wayne, kind of looks like Batman, acts like Batman. The movies he was in, I think they could have been better, but as far as like visually and yeah, I think he's the best, dude. Yeah.
Oh, El Gargoyle is throwing more shade on the Batman. Just picked up the Miller Aronofsky script and making a half-ass movie.
Yeah,
Oof.
I remember that before Nolan picked it up. Aronofsky had he was going to do that whole year one script.
Mm.
I'll check it out though.
Well, yeah. I'll check it out, I guess.
Yeah, I'll check out Justice League, the Snyder cut too. I'm gonna get the HBO Max later on too. You know.
Yeah. Speaking of theaters, I saw this on Bleeding Fool. The headline is, "Where are all the movie theater COVID cases? Still not one reported." For reals?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think so.
I mean, they've been mostly closed for the past few months. So,
well, dude, you know, out here in LA County, everything's shut down, but over in Orange County, a lot of stuff's opened up. So I'm thinking about taking the fam out there and doing a little trek out there, getting some popcorn, getting some watch some on the big screen. You know, it felt nice going up in the mall today. You know, I was just going over to Target to get some insoles because my fucking feet hurt at work, and I was like, what? Because the mall's right there, and I was like, I'm going in here on general principle, and I was wearing my slip-ons. And this kid's like, "Hey, what's up, dog? Hey, let me clean your shoes." And I'm like, "No, I'm okay, dude. I'm all good." And he just starts spraying some shit on my shoes. And I'm like, "Dude, I got slip-ons. You know, I'm just rolling through the mall real quick." I'm like, "No, it's okay." And he's like, "Let me spray some more." I'm like, "No, it's all good, dude." And I'm like, "No, they're just slip-ons, you know." And I just bounced out.
Shit. Yeah, that's annoying.
But I understand the hustle, and I respect it.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
But it's annoying when they're trying to shine your shoes.
Well, yeah, they spray liquid on your shoe in a pandemic, an alleged pandemic, and you're like,
yeah. Well, like, I remember the first time it happened, I didn't know what was going on, and I was like, "What? You're cleaning my shoes? Why? Why are you doing this?" And then afterward, he asked for money, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Or the windshield wiping technique.
Yeah. They start cleaning up. And you're like, what? I didn't ask for this.
Oh man, that's fucking funny.
Yeah, one time my wife fell for it.
Yeah.
And it was when I was traveling. I went to Asia, and some guy was trying to he was trying to fix my shoes. Like, he got a needle and thread, and he wanted to start sewing up a hole in my shoe. And we were just walking someplace.
Yeah.
I was like, "No." And then my wife was like, "Hey, just let him. He's just trying to fix your shoes." Like, he's gonna ask for money, lady. And I don't have time for this. We got places to go. What the? My
Yeah,
wife is
like,
too naive.
I get the pandemic right now, and like they just opened the mall, dude. And like, you know, if I want, I'll probably just throw these shoes away, you know, instead of having to clean the slip-ons, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's more sanitary. El Gargoyle agrees with you. Batfleck is awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome, dude. I hope he makes more. I'm not, and the same thing with the just a lot of that soy in the. I mean, I love Zack Snyder movies, but that shit's just soy soaked, dude. The whole like, you know what I mean? Like Ezra Miller choke slamming that chick in Iceland. It's like fur coat. You know, it's like come on, dude. Like, soy, dude. And I mean, like, would Barry Allen do that? Really? Like, come on, dude. You want kids to watch you choke slam? She might have even been pregnant, bro.
Who knows? Hey, what are you drinking, man? What do you got?
I'm drinking this disgusting Samuel Adams Jacko pumpkin ale.
Pumpkin ale.
It has too much cinnamon in it.
Hold on, let's have a look at that. Some pumpkin ale. Nice.
I was gonna review it on my show, but I'm just like, oh man, I don't think so.
No bueno. All right, so that gets the thumbs down.
It's 2 horns. It gets no horns. It gets no horns. That's how I rate my how I rate my stuff. 1 horn, 2 horn, or fist.
All right. Shoot, I want to drink a beer now. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. All right, keep the stream entertained. I'll be right back.
For sure, man. What? Jason Momoa? Oh, Manoa. Yeah, he. I liked him in the Conan movie. I thought he was a good Conan, and Aquaman was pretty cool. But yeah, that's strange.
I'm back. I got delicious IPA.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. You got any Total Wines by your house?
Yeah, there's some. Dude, we got Bevmo, and then there's a Total Wine. Yeah.
Total Wine, they got 2,500 beers, bro.
Yeah.
Just like that kid in the candy store, you know. Cheers, brother. Hell yeah.
Happy Friday.
Hell yeah, man. I normally work Fridays too, so it's nice to get a Friday off, you know. And
oh, awesome.
I hit you up see if you're down to do the slaughter stream, and you know, you're like, how's Friday? And I'm like, hell yeah, dude. I'm off that day.
Perfect timing. Wait, what? Jason
yeah, I saw
Momoa.
that. I got to.
I think I remember seeing that. I think I memory hold it.
Really?
And then Amber Heard pooping on beds. Yeah, I heard about that one.
That whole they can make a whole fucking movie about the whole Johnny Depp thing. Like it's just more and more like Stranger Than Fiction. I was watching there's this band I like called Devil Driver, this metal band, and the singer was in a band called Cold Chamber. And I don't know if you're familiar with Cold Chamber. They came out around the 90s, and they're kind of new metal band. A lot of people said they jock Korn, but they sound like Korn a little bit, but I don't think they did. But anyway, he's got all these stories about where he worked at with Ricky Rockman from Headbangers Ball and stuff, and he's talking about putting out a book, and it's crazy, dude. All the crazy things that he was talking about on this stream. I don't know if you ever heard of a band called Machine Head, but the singer.
Yeah, I've heard of Machine Head. Yeah.
The singer's got a podcast, a YouTube channel called No Fucking Regrets, and he was interviewing him. It's like a 3-hour interview, and the dude Dez from Devil Driver just talking about all this crazy shit, dude. Like it's the life is stranger than fiction sometimes, and he's saying how he's going to put out a book. But yeah, go check it out if you're into that.
Yeah,
Loco.
Man. Let that be a warning sign to all the simps out there. Don't stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh wow!
What a sucker! I couldn't believe he got married. He married this crazy broad.
Who?
They married, right? Amber Heard and what's his face? Johnny Depp. They got married.
Yeah.
Like, why would you settle down? He's in his 50s, right?
Yeah, he should just be kind of like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe get someone that's 50 years old too. That's kind of like in his age bracket for that point.
Nah, don't marry a 50-year-old woman. Screw that. I'm just saying,
or not do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? because
Well-
it's kind of like different. You know what I mean?
But
Once
Amber
you get-
Heard had been married a couple times before, I think, right? Didn't she get?
I don't-
wasn't she
I
married
don't
before?
know. I know she was like, I don't know, man. She's crazy. I know she.
She was messing around with Elon Musk and some other guy.
Yeah.
Like she was engaged or something. Like
It's crazy.
she's
man.
obviously crazy. Why would you marry her?
And Johnny Depp already had like a kid and like a wife and stuff already. You know what I mean? So it's kind of
Yeah.
like, why even like if you're gonna do it and like maybe die with that person. If not, go explore the world, make more movies or do something. You know, 50's still young in my book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you still got a while.
It's-
Like me, I'm gonna live to be 100 years old. You know what I mean? I tell myself that every day, so my brain kind of tells my body to prepare itself for that. And I look in the mirror and I say, Matt, you're gonna be 100 fucking years old. I don't know if Stan Lee did that, but that guy lived pretty long, dude. You know what I mean? He did a lot of good stuff for the industry, and he did a lot of fucked up stuff for the industry too. You know?
Oh, he's a legend for sure.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. And he made comics big.
He was a hard drinking, chain smoking. He was old school, man.
Excelsior.
That's right. Excelsior. Rob Flynn turned into a full bitch. Who's that?
Man, that's the singer of Machine Head.
Oh shit. Oh wait, I think we were looking. Is that the video that we were looking at, El Gargo? He showed me this video where he's gone like full SJW, just soy retard nonsense.
Oh well, yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know much about Machine Head. I never really listened to him that much. My buddy liked him a lot.
Yeah.
I like some of their newer stuff. I wasn't really into their old stuff. But a lot of metal, dude, they're just really like soyed out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's right. I think
I try to
he went
not look
solo.
into stuff too much. I try not to look into stuff too much about metal bands and stuff. 'Cause it
Well,
just
what-
makes me mad, and then I don't want to buy their CDs no more. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I try to same thing with comic artists and things like that, and it's like separate the art from the artist, motherfucker. And it's like I don't know.
Well,
I don't know if I could do that sometimes. It's hard.
Yeah, it is hard. Yeah.
It's hard.
But I mean, it doesn't change like the stuff they did in the past. Like I can still appreciate the classics that they did, even if they turn into
Yeah.
douchebags.
People change. I think people change like every 3 years. Like not a lot, but look. I always ask people, look at yourself 3 years ago, you know, and then see where you are now, and then see where you're going to be in the next 5 years. You know, people change a little bit.
Oh, Trevor Nielsen. She claimed she was a bisexual for a long time too. That's a red flag if I ever saw one.
Yeah. Hey,
Mm.
I like Johnny Depp, dude. Johnny Depp's awesome. I heard they're trying to shoehorn him into the new Batman movie. They're trying to get him to, yeah, they did. I think
Yeah.
Bob Project did the art for the Joker concept.
Yeah, I'm a
John
big
Depp-
fan
no.
of Johnny Depp now. I mean, I was always a big fan, but then I started hearing the rumors. I was like, oh no. And then
I was always
like,
a
wait
big fan as a kid. I got tons of his movies right here in my tower. But the thing is, like, when I saw that, I would just say, oh, it's fucked up. And, I always loved Depp, dude. I still think he's one of the best actors. To me, Depp and Gary Oldman are like my favorite actors because they're fucking chameleons. They could play anybody. They could play Martha Stewart to Homer Simpson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, you know?
So I'm glad to hear that Johnny Depp's making a comeback. That's awesome. He deserves it. He didn't deserve to get all the smears, get his reputation tarnished. Like that was a bunch
It's
of
horrible,
bullshit.
dude.
And
He's
I
gonna
hope
be
he
in
sues the shit out of all the people who defamed him.
He's going to be in Sherlock Holmes. Robert Downey Jr.
Awesome.
brought him up, I guess, because they're homies from back in the day. I guess they're part of that old school John Hughes pack or something like that. I don't know about John Hughes. But
RDJ, the homeboy.
yeah, and he ain't
It's pretty
going to play
awesome.
he ain't going to play Iron Man no more either. He's like, I'm not doing it. He's over it.
Yeah, it's time to pass the torch.
I don't know what's up with Marvel, dude. Everyone's saying that like the DC movies are going to be like, now it's time. Now it's time for the new DC movies to start kind of blowing up. Like more people. I mean, you could kind of feel the vibe too, dude. Like the way that they're putting out the Justice League trailer and the Batman, and then I don't know. It just seems like they're going to have their run right now, and the whole thing with the Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman passing away. It's just like, what are they going to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like after watching what was the last one? Infinity War? Was that the last one?
Endgame.
Endgame, yeah. So after watching Endgame, I was like, well, it's all wrapped up. I don't really feel like watching another Marvel movie for a while.
Yeah.
It's like they built up to this thing over 10 years, and then now it's done, and it's like they have to build it all up again, I guess. But
yeah.
all the new movies that are coming, they just look like they're just trying to cram in even more SJW crap and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in seeing more Captain Marvel. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
I'm more Thora. I'm not really into Thora or like Natalie Portman. Yeah. I'm not, nah, fuck that. And the Thor movies, like all of them, the first like 15 to 20 minutes are the best like comic book parts of the movies. Like the first movie, he's in Jotunheim fighting the fucking price giants, you know. The second movie, he's like, they do a montage of all the 9 realms. The third movie, he's in hell fighting Surtur. You know what I mean? It's just like they always just put that in the beginning and then they get rid of it, and it's just they still haven't done much with that. And then Hemsworth doesn't want to wear a helmet too much because it hurts his head, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah. Oh, I have a little something that's kind of funny. Let's check this out. Have you been following some of the drama with Joe Rogan on Spotify?
No, not too much.
I haven't really been following too much either. It's just I've been hearing some stuff here and there. And do you know Joey Diaz?
Is he like an actor?
He's an actor. He's a comedian. He goes on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he had some funny commentary. Let's check it out.
What do you think about our buddy put an apology today?
Who?
You see Joe
Rogan, but he got a fact wrong.
Yeah.
Poor Joe Rogan. He put the apology up. They would tell him go. That's hard for my dog.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to him. He had to put an apology up and shit.
I guess
things were good when things were good in the basement, dog. Don't you take that Spotify money. You gotta apologize and make him believe you care about trannies. Now he's got to go to a tranny parade and donate $10 every month. We'll see Rogan hanging out with trannies.
Oh shit! Are we allowed to say that on YouTube? I think so, because this video is still up.
Up and down. You know, the poor guy. That's what happens when you get that money. When you cash that big check, you gotta watch what you say. Aren't you lucky you're independent now? You guys were upset for a couple weeks. Nobody wants to give us any money. Did you see him? He's got to do the apology. My name is Joe Rogan. I can't go kill deer no more. He can't do nothing anymore. 100 million.
His laugh.
That's funny, man.
Joey Diaz is pretty funny. Yeah, it's crazy. All the Spotify people are like on strike, or they're threatening to leave. They're threatening to leave the company over Joe Rogan not being politically correct enough. It's pretty insane.
Oh wow, that's crazy. He's locked in with a contract too, so he has to stay, right?
Yeah, he signed this big deal, and they're begging him to get over there, and now they're complaining about his content. That's ridiculous.
The cool thing about Rogan was he was always like a middle of the road type of guy. You know what I mean? He was like in the medium. You know.
Yeah.
Let people talk. Let them talk for fucking 4 hours if they wanted to. Sometimes, you know what I mean, and that's what we need people to do. You know what I mean? Give them some time to talk. You know, whether you're left or right, it doesn't fucking matter. You know, and when you get people in a room and you humanize with them, you kind of figure out that there's not this straight up like tribe, you know. And most people aren't like the ones that you see on the internet. And when you're dealing with people, I deal with people every day, like hundreds of people. You know what I mean? And it's like it's not like that in real life. Sorry, buddy.
Oh yeah, internet isn't real. Like people don't. The people like if you look on Twitter, you would think like, you know, the world is just a hellscape and everyone's insane and murdering.
Yeah, right.
Trevor says he has a rant about Thor.
He does?
I don't know. You want to come on and talk shit about Thor? I'm okay with that. You mind? Here, I'll just drop the link. Why not?
Yeah, if you guys want to read a good Thor book, check out Walter Simonson's Ragnarok. So it's basically Walter Simonson he's a Scandinavian, and he's like the guy that wrote and illustrated Thor back in the day. If you guys aren't familiar with him, which you probably are, and he has his own Thor book, his own take on it, because he's very well versed in the whole Norse pantheon and all the Norse mythology, and that's my favorite mainstream comic book. Hey, what up, Sim? That's my favorite book right there.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Sim. How you doing? Let's see what else we got. Do I want to talk about the debate? Not really, but I just saw this really funny meme. I don't know. This might get us in trouble.
With the fly?
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, that fly, man. He fucked him up. Huh?
Have you seen this meme format? This is kind of a classic now. So she's getting the award. She's biting it. She starts making out with the presenter, and she's in third place. Fly got second place there.
Oh man.
All right, this one. All right, this one might get us in trouble. Let's see. Oh, get out of there! That's
Oh man.
that is not.
Oh,
That
that's
is misogynistic.
Oh, that's funny.
Doing good, bros. Glad to hear it, Sim. This episode should be called "The Bull and the Cleaver."
Maybe next time.
Yeah, for sure. There will definitely be a next time.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
So how's Slaughter Squad doing right now?
Oh, hey, Trevor.
Oh my God.
Caught you taking a swig.
Get that out before I got on.
How you doing, bro?
Mostly because I violated the immutable rule of I didn't have label out.
Yeah. You asked how's Slaughter Squad doing. It's doing okay. We got to 5K. We're in demand right now. And somebody finally got the featured tier. Well, I just added this featured tier recently. You get both the covers, prints, and the making of. Somebody grabbed that one. That's cool. And I'm almost finished coloring it. It's gonna be I'm gonna be doing a test print maybe in a week or two.
Whoa, damn! Already,
huh? Yeah, I have the cards I need to print, and the stickers I need to print those too. But everything is on track, barring any an act of God or something.
Right.
Pandemic. As long as, Civil War 2.0 doesn't start in the next couple of months, should be okay.
Right. I'm so pumped.
So anyways,
it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah, I backed that shit like a while ago, man.
Maybe a Civil War. It's gonna be aliens, damn it.
Well,
according to Joe Rogan, right?
Whatever comes, I'll be ready. I'm ready for aliens too.
I've been watching a lot of History Channel. You can tell because it's like, oh yeah, Ancient Aliens is on. I can watch all those. Yeah, it's aliens. The answer to everything is aliens.
What if they made Aliens 2?
Well, that was my first answer on here. It was like, is it aliens or aliens?
Yeah, that's right. If it was a James Cameron sequel, right? The Commando sequel.
Aliens.
One. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's aliens. But
I have that S in there.
If you watch a lot of that, you will find out quickly that he is the most reasonable guy on there. It's what's that chick's? They got some gal on there, Linda Moulton Howe. Yes, my 25 years as a reporter. Reporter of what, you psycho? Like, you made your name out of cattle mutilations. Are you kidding? Who's the guy? I'm trying to remember. There's another guy that talks through his nose.
Oh, hey, it's Rot 10.
Oh my God.
What up, Rot Man?
He says, I think YouTube is seriously messing with my account. Happened on Shay's channel too. All my comments had to be approved by a mod before becoming visible. Yeah, that's gay.
It's because you're untrustworthy.
That's horrible, man.
You and Sim, WTF. So we're getting shadow banned on YouTube. XDXD. Yay, yay, shadow ban. Thanks, big brother.
I would say that they're less likely to shadow ban you right now because Wanger's on at the same time.
I forgot. Yeah, it's Thursday.
And he's been a spicy meatball for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I like his style. I'm with him. Let's just go out in a blaze of glory. Fuck it.
There's been more times I've been on that show that also just like, boop, oh yeah, and we're done.
Yeah, Wanger's solid.
And here you go.
So you said you had a rant about Thor. I want to hear this. Yeah, I want to hear your Thor rant. I'm ready.
So, in this world of softened jelly people with non-existent spine, we have a bunch of people that they see what the hell is her name? The Scarlet Widow or Scarlet Witch. No, Black Widow. That's the one.
Ah,
They
yeah, I
see
mix
her-
those up too.
They see her and they go, "Oh my God, she's going to star in this Japanese movie, and it's yellow washing. Oh my God, it's whitewashing of this character." Oh, you're okay with that whitewashing? I mean, you're okay with Samuel Jackson being a white guy, in actual continuity. Oh, but he's black on here because some dipshit named Brian Michael Bendis doesn't know how to write a new character to save his life. You're okay with that. You're okay with female Thor, and you talk about all this, you're changing the history of these people. You're not respecting their culture. Okay, I'm Scandinavian.
Oh shit! Hey, whoa! Did we lose him? Oh, he was just about to go off.
It's about to unload.
Oh no! Hey,
I'm back.
There we go.
And the gargoyle is here now.
Didn't do
What's up?
nothing.
Thor is the name of the guy that is the god of thunder. All right.
Yeah.
Jane Foster can become the goddess of thunder. Big deal. Thor is not her freaking name. It's not a title. You don't get to handle that shit down. You don't get to make a mockery of a culture just because you don't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, it'd be like saying Jesus is a can make Jesus a female. You know what I mean? No, it's not.
They're trying it, aren't they?
Well, who brought up the news that they're trying to switch the genders of King Arthur story? I was like,
Oh yeah, Frank Miller did that with the. I don't know if he did that, but he's doing the Lady of the Lake angle, I think, on that show, Curse for Netflix, and he was supposed to put out a graphic novel for it. I didn't check it out.
but doesn't King Arthur get raped by his own sister?
Yeah, I mean, that's it right there.
Oh,
see,
shit.
so that's about the Lady of the Lake, right? It's not about Arthur getting Excalibur, right?
Yeah, it's really more of that story.
Yeah, I like Excalibur, bro. That's my favorite movie right there, man. For the
Well, I'm trying to read
Arthurian.
it, but I'm kind of.
Yeah, I love Excalibur.
$10 million budget, magic.
The problem is they can't seem to make another one after it. I mean, how many
No,
times have
they
they
can't.
told the story?
The only one I like that's second place, that's not too close to, but is King Arthur, the Antoine Fuqua one with the all-star with Clive Owen and Ray Stevenson and Mads Mikkelsen and Joe Edgerton and Stellan Skarsgård.
It's really interesting, and I'll give points for the interesting on that. It's
nothing.
like for some reason they can't get a better Robin Hood than the one that's in black and white.
I'm like Kevin Costner, bro. I like the Kevin Costner one. I'm sorry, bro.
It's so terrible.
It's terrible, but I love it, man. I didn't like the Russell Crowe one. I thought that was going to be awesome, but I was let down.
All these movies are banking on Robin Hood, right? The name, the title.
Yeah.
It's like you're banking on something you've never fucking read because I've got the Robin Hood story over here, and those stories aren't even close to what you just put on the screen.
And that last one they did was not like they even said in the beginning. They tried to make it like kind of like a comic book, even like the animations and the title sequences of the film. That this isn't the Robin Hood you know, and it's just like, dude, this is not Robin Hood. Like it was weird.
None of the characters right. None of them.
Well, what they were trying to do with that one is try to go with the Guy Ritchie kind of approach with Sherlock Holmes, and it just didn't work.
Or that the King Arthur one that Guy Ritchie did too. Everything's got to be about like a they got to steal something. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man.
Guy Ritchie's best stuff is when he's doing gangster flicks. He just has that nice, clever approach to gangsters.
Oh
yeah, he's at his best when he's ripping off Quentin Tarantino.
Shout out to
I thought he's better than Quentin Tarantino, just as a straight director and being able to get from A to B. Ritchie's a better.
Eku says, after working out for 2 years, I'm gonna be Kilgore for Halloween. Awesome. Do it.
I love that
Do
name,
it.
dude. That Kilgore is such a fucking metal name, dude. I love it. I thought the book was called Kilgore in the beginning, and I was like, oh, that's equally as good as Slaughter Squad.
Oh. Well, I made the cartoon and I called it Kilgore, but I changed the name because he's got a team now. I kind of changed it up.
Hey, man, you were talking about, Slaughter Squad, and you had to. So the '80s movies were a big influence on there. Obviously, Rambo, Commando, right? You like that stuff?
Yeah.
I heard that they're putting Rambo as downloadable content in the new Mortal Kombat 11. You hear about that?
That's right. Yeah, they just put
There's
out
a
that
trailer
teaser.
for it.
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to go buy it because that Last Blood, man. I have to say it. That was my favorite movie of the year. I think it was last year.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, love that
that
flick.
was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the teaser looks pretty cool.
Can't wait.
It has him. He starts blasting Melina and what's his name, Rain, and then
Oh,
he starts
really?
shooting up in the air and going. "Ugh!"
I gotta get that, man. I know they put,
And I
they
think
put RoboCop in there. So.
They got Stallone to do the voice, right? Did they get
Yep.
him? Yeah, they actually
Dude.
got Stallone to do the voice. Even
I love
Arnie,
Stallone.
he didn't do the voice for the Terminator in
Really?
the game. Yeah, he didn't want to voice the. He didn't want to do
Aw,
voice
man.
work for the game, but Stallone was on board.
That game's gonna be like people are gonna be talking about that game for a couple years, dude. Like it may not look like it now, but with all those cool characters in there, I mean, I haven't got it yet, but I'm definitely gonna buy it, dude. Like it's gonna happen.
Well, the
Can't wait.
sissies are already complaining about Rambo being in the game.
Who?
Oh,
The sissies.
oh man,
What? Why?
the Soyces.
The
soap-
because
soap
The
ones.
problem they're going to have is Stallone knows he's got FU money, and he's a guy
Yeah, he
who
does.
doesn't mind saying FU.
Mm.
Yeah.
Excalibur was pretty cool. I
Yeah,
remember
Merlin
that
was good. TV movie with Martin Short and Sam Neill. That was good.
Yeah.
I remember watching that as a kid. Oh, and so was Odysseus with Armand Desante. I like that one too. I think that was the same producer.
Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, pretty
It was-
base.
yeah, it was.
It's good enough. It's good enough. I mean, I enjoy a lot of these flicks. I just
Yeah.
don't really like having like Robin Hood. I enjoy the Kevin Costner one as long as you're not calling it Robin Hood.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's fun.
It's a fun
not-
period.
Mindless entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna
the
cut your
Joker's
heart
an
out with a
enjoyable
spoon.
movie.
Alan Rickman in there was funny.
Sin said Guy Ritchie was gonna do a Lobo movie. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, I heard about that. That was I think that was about 9 years ago, maybe. It was a while ago. But I remember he was going to do that. And I think Lobo was going to have like a little girl he was supposed to rescue on Earth, and it was going to be easier that way to kind of make it more grounded and kind of like make it more make it more accessible to the audience.
Huh.
That's what I liked about Mandalorian, dude. There was one Mandalorian episode where it kind of had like a Lobo feel to it. It had Clancy Brown in it and Bill Blur, I think. And they're on a ship.
Yeah, they what was
yeah.
that, the 5th or the 6th episode where they break into a jail.
Yeah, that was my favorite episode, man, because it felt like a Lobo comic. I love seeing like the bounty hunter space stuff, and that's really fun.
I don't know if you do Lobo, do you go that serious, or do you Deadpool it and just go right off the edge and do something like Lobo's dead? Or
Do a
Lobo
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just steal the Deadpool formula. That's exactly what they would do. That's a good way to get it. Get the project off the ground. Just say, "Hey,
That's an
Deadpool."
insane character. I mean, go if he's an insane character, go insane.
Yeah, go
Play
for it.
it up.
It has to be rated R.
Who would be a good Lobo? Who would you guys cast as Lobo? If you guys could pick an actor playing him, who would you guys pick? Some people say CGI and then voice him, but who would you guys pick?
Oh no! And here's the mistake a lot of these guys make when they do those things is, we want an actor, but he's got to be the super cut. It's like, fuck no, man. Go over to wrestling over there, because this guy already talks like a big wrestler, and find a 7-foot wrestler you can find.
Yeah,
Give
that's
him
true.
a stupid mustache. I mean,
No, you're right, because they're actors. They're actors anyway.
and they're
Yeah,
athletic, and they're over the top, and they know how to make it over the top.
For starters, that's a good starting point.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Hey, you want one of these giant characters?
They'll
make
probably
him a
just
giant
cast The
character.
Rock, right? Like, The Rock's in every movie.
Yeah, I
Could've
thought
been-
Momoa
The
would
Rock
have
should've
been
been
But
taken
he's already
out.
Black Adam.
Yeah, he's Black Adam. But I think Momoa was everybody's pick. I mean, he would have been good. Yeah,
Momoa's like, he's too small in a lot of cases, and I know he's a big guy, but he's too like not bulky enough.
Lean.
To play a lot of those parts. And
yeah. They have to put him in a suit, probably.
yeah, like I said, go find. I mean, you get The Rock on there, and that guy's massive.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's Conan. I mean, Honestly, he is Conan.
He's a
big,
Scorpion King.
giant, bulky guy.
Yep.
I think they miss out when they don't go to the wrestling. It's a
Momoa or Rourke.
Ooh.
Mickey at a Sin City, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. I have to see how.
Prime, I think.
He's a little too old now to be.
And
he might be.
And he's not as bulky as he used to be either. He's kind of got that weird plastic surgery face thing going on, and
when he had done that,
his hormones are all messed up now from all the steroids.
Yeah, poor guy, man.
Oh,
he's not the same.
about this one. What about John Cena?
John Cena.
Treat good, I think.
He's gonna be in that series.
DC thing. Yeah, with them at the gun, right?
Who's the big MMA guy?
The only reason I think him is, he does comedy a lot, and he wanted to be a stand-up comedian.
Well, and that once again, that's why I go to wrestling, because those guys are so over the top. So you take them seriously. They know how to deliver this crap. They know how to be really out of bounds with what they say and have you still buy it.
They're perfect for this schlock.
Yeah.
Schlock fest.
They considered Stallone too.
Ooh.
Stallone would have been the perfect Punisher.
Yeah.
The Punisher.
No, it'd have to be. And Stallone's accent would throw you off, I think.
Well, Lobo's a space alien, so what does it matter?
Yeah, in the cartoon, he sort of had like a East Coast accent. I remember.
I could go with it.
Was it Brad Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond? He did it a lot.
Yeah.
I ran into Brad Garrett.
Just cast Brad Garrett.
I was at a
right.
His wife is fucking hot as fuck.
Oh,
hot as fuck.
Smoke show, eh?
Yeah, we were in line. He's wearing camouflage, looking like somebody from Duck Dynasty. And I don't know what happened, but his bananas went into my conveyor belt, my side of the conveyor belt.
Is that a euphemism?
So I zoned out. And they're like, "Is this your bananas?" And Brad Garrett's tall ass is looking down at me, going, "You want my bananas or something? You stealing my bananas?"
The voice.
And the whole thing I'm going in my fucking mind is, God, you look familiar, because in person he's much skinnier than he looks on TV. He's like fucking thin as fuck.
Yeah, the camera adds 10 pounds.
Really?
Yeah,
that's good too.
Good.
They could do the Peter Weller effect. You put the skinny guy in the suit. That way they can move around more. Do the staccato.
Yeah.
The guy who should play Lobo is freaking Brock Lesnar.
Ooh.
Yeah. I always thought he could play Eddie Brock back in the day. He looked like
that was
Eddie
actually my first thought when you were talking about wrestlers. I was like, Brock Lesnar.
He popped in my head too.
Brock Lesnar would be perfect because he's still super, super fit.
Yeah,
he's just gigantic.
Comic book 90s things going on right here.
He's got no neck, man. He just goes from head straight to shoulders.
He looks like a hairless gorilla.
Yeah, he does.
I mean,
just an albino gorilla.
Another experimental wild card would be Rampage Jackson, since it really doesn't matter about Lobo's race.
It doesn't.
He'd still be Lobo.
Rampage is pretty lean now too. He doesn't have that big bulk anymore. He's still kind of.
Is he in shape?
He's in shape.
Last time I saw him, he leaned out quite a bit.
He's got that comedy kind of approach. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's definitely got a good kind of delivery. Like, he's pretty charismatic.
Sim's bringing up the paramilitary fan made one I was talking about earlier, and that's Andrew Bernarski. He played Christopher Walken's son in Batman Returns. He also played Leatherface in the remake by Marcus Nispel, the director of Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, he does a pretty good job, dude. You got to check it out sometime. It's really awesome.
Yeah, I got to add that to I got to write that one down.
Yeah, that dude's pretty metal, dude.
Paramilitary Christmas.
Yeah, it's like 10 years old or something, dude. It's awesome. It's like one of my favorite fan films, and I loved his. I loved him as Leatherface too. I like the remake way more than the original. It was the same guy that filmed the original, filmed that one. Well, the same director of photography, and the same. And Tobe Hooper produced it too. A lot of people hate it, but.
Well, the reason to like that is because the story is coherent. In the 1970s, that story was not coherent.
Oh, and I like the sheriff, bro. Arlie Ermey from Full Metal Jacket's in there.
Oh,
And he's in the sorry guys. I always tell people I love that remake, man. And I was so when I come out of the theater, I thought for some reason I thought there was something real about it, or it was I don't know. I'm young, but yeah.
There's a lot to like in that remake. That's a good remake. Good remakes are. It's funny because the formula's all there, and they can't seem to make it. They're all busy trying to make their own thing and reinvent the wheel, and they don't get that the remake is kind of perfect by the way it is. So all you really want to do is make it modern and throw some stuff in there that didn't work and whatever it was. But the perfect remake. I mean,
exactly, dude. You know what I mean?
Way more awesome than the original.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, it's kind of like the Evil Dead series. Evil Dead 1 to Army of Darkness, they were all kind of reboots of each other.
yeah, right.
Different subgenres, and I love that Ash vs. Evil Dead. That's my favorite TV show of all time. And I was happy to get the one episode that Raimi directed, the pilot, but I got fucking 3 seasons, so I was. Oh man, I love Ash. Sorry, but that's another big inspiration for my book, my character. I relate with him on a lot of levels. He's an idiot blue collar worker that always fucking fuck shit up, and that's yeah. Sorry,
he's really only good at one thing.
Hey Joe, I read some of Rot's comments. He keeps on getting censored all the fucking time.
Oh man,
what the heck? Where is it?
I just want him to know that I'm not
his
blocking.
Comments.
Don't hate him.
His comments aren't showing up on. They're not showing up here. I don't see any of his comments.
That's weird. I just clicked show. I mean, they're fucking suppressing him.
I see it on YouTube, but I don't see it. I'm not seeing it on StreamYard. I can't highlight his comments.
I just see one of his comments.
Sons of bitches.
Just the one that's like, I think YouTube is seriously messing with my account. That one I see. So maybe they went in there and they started fucking with him.
The last 2 he posted was, I am invisible. I am an empty shadow bleeding across the interweb. Roll with me.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I didn't get that one.
And another one's, no worries. Must be YouTube fucking with me because this is the
horrible.
second channel noticed it going on.
YouTube, Doug. That's horrible, man. Sorry to hear that, Rob, man.
Sim was this was blocked from Sim. The comics is fucking awesome. So is sequels. And wink smiley face. And then Rot wants you to mod him up.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Can I do that?
What comics are you talking about? Are you talking about the Evil Dead comics?
Oh, I was talking about the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, each movie, you were saying about the progression, and each one's like a different genre of horror too, right? First one's like full-on horror.
I don't know about Evil Dead. I watched Evil Dead 1 and 2, but they're exactly pretty much the same movie, but everything is before it happened.
Mm. Yeah, I can see you now.
Before and after is what they're supposed to be. And
yeah.
You got to read Raimi's book, or not Raimi's books, but Bruce Campbell's books. Because he talks about that. They're lightly based off each other, but each time they couldn't get the rights to the movie in the past.
Yeah.
Reshooting those scenes. And so that's why they kept doing the tellovers.
They had to.
His books are hysterical. They're great.
Even the new one, the new show, Ash vs. Evil Dead, they can't show any of the Army of Darkness stuff in there. Yeah. So it's like each one's a separate universe, a separate franchise, a different subgenre. Like the first Evil Dead is full-on horror. The second one is Splatstick, which you combine horror and Three Stooges humor. And then the third one's like this swashbuckling horror movie. Then the TV show format. It's it's pretty much everything thrown in. Then you got the remake. It goes back and it's straight up full-on horror. And then they're doing another one. They're doing the Evil Dead Rise. It's going to be another reboot on that. Just to segue into it.
And I know I'm going to get flack because I think Bruce is too old to play that character anymore.
You're absolutely right, sir.
Yeah.
You should pass that down to somebody, though, and kind of make it officially sanctioned by Bruce person to play Ash.
Here's a correct.
I agree and disagree. Right. I'm down with the whole old man Ash thing going, but he's not going to do it. I know he won't. I think he's tired of doing it. I think that's the main reason why they're not doing it. That's what my gut's telling me. But he's given other reasons, but I don't think he wants to. I don't think he wants to do it. I don't think he wants to do it anymore.
I think that Matt Campbell.
and he is a producer on that show, on a bunch of them.
Yeah.
He likes the character.
Yeah, he loves the character.
I think he would be on board to revamping the character, just not him.
I just hope they get someone new. I'm down with that too, and I'm down with him doing it. And I don't know if you guys saw the last episode, what they did with the character, but it's awesome, and that would be a cool thing too. But I think that
right.
Shay, I think they should find a good
Okay,
character.
I modded both of them, so now I can see their comments.
That's crazy, dude.
Fucking YouTube Nazis.
Whoa, you can't say the N-word. That's
I
illegal.
totally agree with you. If they recast it, like I think Matt Dillon would be a perfect Ash.
Matt Dillon's cool.
Yeah, back in the day, the problem is once again he's kind of old. I mean,
he's getting up there too. Yeah,
my age. So,
and it'd be hard. It'd be hard for me to buy into like a no name. They would really, really have to like sell it. And then I almost feel like they need to cast someone like Dylan or Ethan Hawke, or not Ethan Hawke, but you know what I mean? Like someone from that era where they're identifiable. You know what I mean? So like, okay, I could see him doing Ash. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't know. You know what I mean? It's hard for me. Like, he's kind of, I don't know, man. You got to get someone that's got the chin, and there's like little iconic characters. I mean, you don't have to, but I think it would be kind of cool if they could, you know, but it's hard to find somebody.
Someone who can pull off that dopey timing that Bruce
Maybe
has.
Zachary Levi from Shazam.
But it's somebody who can also take an ass beating.
Yeah. It's hard
to the guy you gotta find has to be a fan of physical comedy like the Stooges.
Yeah, they gotta like the splat stick.
Gotta have that guy.
It's hard, man. That's a hard one.
Guy who tried to be a wrestler or a UFC fighter who was a wrestler. He's pretty good.
You get a wrestler. You get back to the wrestler, man. You get a wrestler, you're good with that character too, right?
You could. You'd have to find the right. He's the guy that could be. I don't think I don't think Ash could be a big guy. That kind of would take away the charm because he's physically imposing. And the cool thing about Ash was he wasn't really that physically imposing. He was big enough, but
he's big, but
that's why I was figuring out
the guy hauling your groceries.
Yeah.
Who was that Strangers guy?
Huh? Who?
Guy tried to go in UFC and got his ass beat.
Oh, something.
CK.
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
I was thinking of him
CM
too.
Punk. Thank you.
Yeah, he's kind of got that. Again, I think that's a hard character to cast. I know it's, we're just talking about, nerd stuff here, but it's a hard character to cast, dude.
It is because those guys are so invested in
Ash.
Yeah. It's like, what was I watching just recently? Like, man, they recasted this movie, it would be completely fucked up. It would suck.
Yeah, right? They lose all the charm.
Ernest P. Worrell. They recasted Ernest P. Worrell, and they tried to. It just doesn't work. Everybody
Matthew McConaughey.
So much investment in that character. He made that character. That was
he's Ernest.
To cast it, you really kind of have to have him off the side, kind of coaching that in. You would have to.
Are you guys
really build?
Are you guys gonna go watch Morbius, that Jared Leto movie?
Nah.
No?
I haven't gone out to see a movie in 3 years.
3 years? Might come out in 3 years. Is that what you said, Gargoyle?
No, I haven't gone out to see a movie in 3 years.
Oh yeah. I don't go out too much.
All the theaters are closing down, so
yeah.
Yeah, Morbius is a character I never particularly got work in the comics. Why make him in the movies?
I saw the trailer and I was like, I don't know, and then I saw them do the Morbius nose. I was like, all right, I'll go check it out because he looked, they put the nose on him. I was like, all right, I'll go watch it. I'll check it out. What about
That's what they were doing.
What about you guys gonna go watch? You guys gonna go watch Carnage? You're gonna go watch Woody play Carnage?
Nah.
They're doing a separate Carnage movie?
Yeah, Carnage.
Oh, I thought that was Venom 2.
Yeah, Venom 2. There will be Carnage.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I still haven't watched the first Venom.
I liked it, man. I love Venom. It wasn't like the comics at all, but I enjoyed the movie. It kind of reminded me of The Fly a little bit with the body horror and everything. But yeah, I enjoyed it.
I thought. Well, I saw the trailer and I thought it was pretty interesting. Some of the stuff they did with the symbiote, like coming out and talking to him and stuff. I thought it was a fun idea.
And he
but
played
I haven't gotten around to see it.
he got on a PA like when they were filming the movie, and he did the voice as well. He played both characters, Tom Hardy. So it was pretty cool. I like that. No, I liked it, dude. I liked the movie. And I guess Andy Serkis is directing. Andy Serkis from the Batman is playing Alfred and Gollum or whatnot. He's directing. He's directing the new Venom movie too. So let's see. Those are the only two comic movies that are like remotely like. I'm just saying this because, dude, there's nothing coming out, bro. There's like no comic movies coming out that actually like are decent, you know. And I like them because they're the darker characters. That was what I was into. Like someone said Blade. That first Blade movie, man, that was awesome, bro. I like the first and second one a lot. Those are like two of my favorite Marvel movies, and I know they weren't even in the
fucking timeless, man.
Yeah, Blade made a pretty big impression on me back in, was it 2000 or something? Was it late 90s? 2000?
Yeah, dude.
That was after The Matrix, right?
No, it was before, actually.
Was that before The Matrix?
Yeah. And Underworld.
A friend of mine did storyboards for
It was
that.
a year exactly before The Matrix.
It's 98, yeah. That made a pretty big impression on me.
Yeah.
I was a teenager. It was pretty epic, yeah. And it holds up. It's still pretty awesome. And the one-liners are hilarious.
Oh, man.
That would have been the time to do Morbius. Was right there.
Yeah, you're right. And Guillermo said he was going to do it too, but he put that other character Novak in the second one. Whatchamacallit, they're talking about that movie Blade now. Like they kind of compare it to like The Crow in some ways, how it was a 90s movie, and the soundtrack kind of inspired a lot of other movies too, with the whole like electronica and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I love that movie. I think the director went on and did the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen after that.
Also influenced a lot of cinematography styles too.
Always trying to ice skate on me.
And I think he's sorry guys, but I think he's kind of irreplaceable as well.
Yeah, I totally agree with what they're
like
reboot.
Yeah, he's to me Ash would be easier to cast than him, and Ash is like impossible to cast. And if I watch all the special features, all the behind the scenes, the interviews, and like just all the stuff that he puts in just the fighting alone, dude, that what Snipes would do, it's hard to like pick that character. He's gonna have to do better. Like he's gonna have to do way better than Snipes, dude. And I know the actor, I forgot his name, but he's a good actor too.
Marshi Ali or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that movie too. Midnight Suns.
Well, I think the only way Blade would work if they did a reboot is if they actually made him British again instead of American. So we could see the original aspects, because there was this controversial thing that they were making. They were like, oh, we'll make Blade Muslim. Okay, it could work if you put him back in Europe and make him older than he is in the Blade movie, because in the comic books he's a lot older. So if he was a Muslim immigrant, went to the UK, got bit by a vampire because his mom got bit by a vampire because she was prostituting, it could work.
Paying bill line is weird coming from him now. Yeah.
But I give Wesley Snipes the biggest thing is, out of all the superhero films that were out there during the time, Wesley Snipes gave Blade personality. There was a lot of personality with him.
Well, and he owned that character for the longest time. He's a physical guy. He looked like the character. He looked like he was drawn by Gene Colan. So
Wesley Snipes is fucking epic. Yeah, he's
awesome, dude.
I forgot about this. This was right after production stopped for Black Panther the first time.
Is it?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes was originally going to be Black Panther.
Oh, you know what? You know what I'd start with to replace him? If I had to, Michael Jai White. I'll start right there.
Ooh, yeah.
And he's still way in shape.
He's got character like a motherfucker, too.
And he's physical enough to do that kind of crap. He's a big karate dude.
And he looks young, dude. He looks young. He doesn't,
year-olds, aren't they?
Yeah, he hasn't aged.
And he's also a good enough actor.
Yep.
He's got
in Dark fucking Knight. He's in the Dark Knight.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He's got a YouTube channel, and he posts like martial arts tutorials and stuff. I was checking out some of his videos. He's pretty cool.
Dude, he's in Toxic Avengers Part 2, I think. He is, dude. He's like awesome, dude.
No way.
Does he look younger than he does now? Because that guy is fucking right.
You fucking out of your mind. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I'll take Blade over any Marvel movie. Like if I had to pick one, I'll take Blade. Yeah, that's my favorite. Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, if I put them all up on a line, yeah, I'm gonna take Blade, dude.
There's only one complaint I have with Blade,
words,
and it has nothing really to do with Blade. It's every movie tried to copy that stupid battle armor bullshit after that, including all the Batman. And I fucking hate that about Batman. Batman's selling gimmick is he's a big guy in a costume who'll beat the dog piss out of you.
Yeah.
Start putting the armor on, it's like suddenly Batman has no risk. You know, all these villains are shooting at him. Well, so what? He's got armor on.
It's the organic web shooter effect too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need the drama, the suspense.
Yeah, you're taking a portion out that was kind of crucial. And it works for Blade, but it doesn't work when you start throwing it on Batman. And I think Batman is so heavily influenced by Blade because of the success that they couldn't help but steal the dumb elements out.
You know what else is crazy too? Like I was a big fan of the Underworld franchise. I know it's kind of cheesy or whatnot, and I didn't really, it was like the adult version of Twilight. But the thing is, they were gonna make a sequel. They were gonna make a Blade and Underworld crossover. I heard an interview. I believe I either read it or heard it. It was with Kate Beckinsale, and it was gonna be like in the future, and Underworld and Blade were gonna cross over. And I was like, oh, this sounds pretty awesome, dude. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
She gonna get blacked?
And here's where we went off the air.
Zing! Oh!
Underworld first for the big BBC.
No! Oh no!
Oh god!
All right,
took a stake through the heart.
I have another funny video. You want to see this?
Yeah, let's see.
It's pretty. It's pretty epic.
Tons of these.
Everyone ought to have a cigar. So I tried it. Well, the rest is history. I'm still smoking Stogies. I love it. And he introduced me to something really good. And I know now the next question. Knowing you, being the interviewer that you are, digging in deep all the time, you will say now, what does your wife think about that?
Any of you guys smoke cigars?
Nah, man.
Not anymore.
Maybe if I had, I would. I mean, if I had like a nice, maybe a nice whiskey or something, you know what I mean? But yeah,
I used to smoke once.
What would you say if your wife? What would you tell your wife if you smoked? Are you gonna lay down the gauntlet? Are you gonna? Oh, please, honey.
I
would just say I'm gonna smoke a cigar, because I don't really smoke them. So she just be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'll smoke a cigar."
My wife would only make sure if there was weed in it. She wouldn't want me smoking.
You're a gargoyle's a pothead, so. Anyways,
ask you something. When my wife's father has introduced me to Stogies, what is she gonna say?
What is she gonna
say? My father made a mistake, because her father never makes a mistake. So therefore, it is okay. I can smoke Stogies around her. I can smoke Stogies in my house. First of all, because her father introduced me to Stogies, and second of all, because I'm a stud.
Obviously, Arnold's a stud. Like nobody can debate. He's Mr. Universe. He can do whatever he wants.
Dude, I read his biography in high school. He's phenomenal.
Yeah. Just keep note. Look at Arnold's face right there and compare it to right now. He pretty much looks the same. The only difference is his skin's a little whiter and his hair is white.
Yeah, for the most part. I'd like to see an old
All that baby fat's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
Have you watched the other stuff he's got?
Like you. Kill me.
Have you gone to that channel and watched any of the other things?
No, not yet.
Oh, gotta go to his channel. He's got a bunch of, he just does like lines from the movie. And the one I keep sending my wife is, put the cookie down. Put the cookie down.
You know what the best part about it is? He asks the guy the question, and then he answers it himself, and then he laughs at the guy. He laughs right in his face.
I'm like, you.
What a Chad.
Early man.
Hey Joseph, you got to get the line where from Predator, where he's like, they cooked up the story about the Marine and they fed us all to the meat grinder. That way you can go with the slaughter stream, you know what I mean?
If
That's
you go on
right.
his channel, he's got a bunch of those. He's got, get to the job. And he's got one where he's got this fucking tank. And he's dicking around with this tank. And then there's something where he's got a rocket launcher.
Oh, there's also a
rocket
metal
launcher.
band that
Blows up his
Austrian.
neighbor's car.
Austrian Death Machine.
yeah, I love that
dude.
band.
That dude that tried to have a life killed or whatever. You hear about that?
Go to Schwarzenegger's channel. It's
The guy who tried
Will
to hire a hitman to kill his wife.
Yeah. That dude from Azalea dying, dude. That's crazy, bro. He went to jail for like 4 years or 5 years or something.
Yeah. That was more than 10 years ago.
Or 10 years, yeah. And he came out all yoked up, like, yeah, that was me, dog. What? That shit was crazy, dude. Like they're like, come on in, dude. Just don't kill me. Like they brought him back in the band and everything. I'm like, dude, you tried to have your wife fucking murdered, bro. Like, see ya. Peace. Like paid to have someone assassinate your wife. Like I wouldn't talk to someone if I'm sorry, dog. I couldn't do it.
How long was he in prison
Like
for?
R. Kelly, he makes child porn, but he makes good R&B albums.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro. But yeah, he made his own album called his own band called the Austrian Death Machine. It's all death metal with Arnold Schwarzenegger vocals over it.
And every track is dedicated to an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, including Junior.
Yeah, Get to the Choppa is a song too.
Yeah, that's the first track.
It's in the
not a
trees.
humor.
I'm a cop, you idiot.
Oh no, it's who is your daddy?
Who's your daddy and what does
And
he
what
do?
did he do? Yeah, I loved Arnold. What movie do you guys like better, Conan the Barbarian or Conan the Destroyer?
Oh,
Barbarian.
The first one. Wait, which one did he punch the camel? Was that was the
first one?
Wait, he punched an animal in both of them, right?
I think so. Oh, he did. Yeah, that's right.
In the second one. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
cool.
He's behind us now. He spits on him again. He punches it again.
I put a little homage to that in Slaughter Squad.
Oh man, I can't wait, dude.
Yeah, there's a bit where there's a horse-mounted like matador, and then he kills the guy on the horse, and then he punches the horse in the face and calls him a traitor. Let's see. You're sharing something here, Trevor. What's this? Oh,
Taking it back to what we were talking about before. Look at
Bro.
the size of this monster. Look at the guy beside him.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, he's like, woo.
His chest is like
It's like
the
four.
size.
It's like 6 heads.
Yeah, it's insane how big his chest is.
I mean, massive. He's a cartoon character, a living cartoon character.
What do you call those things on the side
Traps.
next to your neck? Yeah, the traps. The traps are out of control. They're just
Like I said, he has no neck. It just goes from his shoulders to his head. Look how square
awesome.
that head is.
He's awesome, dude. I remember like when he first came out, and he did the triple power bomb, and then they were showing him work out in the barn with the ice and doing all that stuff, and then they're showing him as like a kid. He's like a fucking like a high school wrestler, a college wrestler. He goes to UFC. He's cool, dude. He's
Yo, when he went to UFC, they didn't have gloves big enough for his hands, so they had to make custom gloves. His
Yeah.
hands are the size of lunch boxes.
6-gun gorilla.
Heavyweight class, and he's so much bigger than everybody else. They look like children fighting him.
That's funny, man.
That's a large man.
Paul Heyman, dude. It's funny, the managers. If you ever try to, I'll say this, you ever try to impersonate the what's his name, Paul Bearer, man. You're at a party or something, impersonate Paul Bearer, man. You'll get everybody laughing. I mean, if you do it good, you like the old Undertaker, got the little urn, Kane was always my favorite, though. Kane was always my favorite wrestler. Kane, Undertaker, and the Warrior, man.
And all those guys were, they're in the high 6 foot, 6'8".
Yeah, I think Kane was like 7'2" or something.
Well, yeah, you put those on camera with a little 5'4" Tom Cruise. These guys are giants, man. How do you make your character look more heroic? Have giants around them.
Yeah, Kane, and they get up on the things and hit people and choke slam them. And Kane looked like Doctor Doom, like with red, and he was cool, man. He was a comic book character, bro. I remember, and like during the war, it was like WCW versus Raw. You had the network wars, and it was a nice time. It was a really nice time to be in watching that stuff in the early 2000s, late 90s, I think.
Kane is a politician now, isn't he?
No, he's a mayor.
He's a mayor. He's a Republican.
Yeah, you see him run for mayor. He was driving around in a smart car.
Yeah, I follow him on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter, and I think that's why Sergeant Slaughter follows me now. I think he's in the Comics Gate or something, dude. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I saw he followed a bunch of people. It was weird.
I was like, fuck yeah, this guy's awesome.
What's Kane's real name? It's like Tom.
It's Glenn Jacobs.
Glenn Jacobs. Yeah, thank you.
He's awesome, dude. Yeah, he was cool, man. I remember the Tombstone and the Chokeslam from Hell, and I remember there was some cool some cool SmackDown games where you could really design characters, like really get in there and create wrestlers. And I used to make Spawn, and I made so many characters in there, man. You could really get like detailed, but then the games got they stopped adding all the features to them and stuff. But I see a lot of cats out there. They're doing this one guy designed a Butch Cleaver for me for Soul Calibur, I think. Pretty awesome, dude.
Cool.
Yeah, I was like, this is fucking sick, dude. So flattered, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, I love seeing fan art. I love seeing people putting their own spin on my stuff. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a gallery in there. There's some artists of mine too.
Yeah, I just got some fan art. Who was that from? King Cobra. He did some fan art for me. Here, let me show you guys.
Nice.
Wait, that one guy who puts eggs in his hair?
I don't know. Is this the same King Cobra?
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't think so, but here's some fan art.
Hell
King
yeah.
Cobra. He did some other CG fan art, I guess.
That's awesome,
I like
man.
that.
Yeah, it's got like symbolism. It's kind of deep, bro. It's like
the Buns eating his dick.
Yeah, it's a hamburger with teeth.
Like the tooth mark on his shoulder.
Yeah, they're chewing on his neck and shit. That's epic.
Man.
Well, this
Cattle
would be
decap.
like a nightmare your character would have, right?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like a running theme. I do have some nightmare sequences in there, so it makes it fits thematically with the story. And I'm thinking about doing like a running thing where I have maybe some of the other characters having nightmares too.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, and it would be kind of a way to do some character development for some of the other members of the Slaughter Squad.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'm really digging the like the pig. You know what I mean? He's like got the fucking picture of his mom and shit.
Yeah.
Like you're not expecting that at the end of the trailer. It just kind of hits you with that other emotion. You know what I mean? Because you're just full on like, oh, it's just tight, and then boom, it hits it with that. That was really cool, man. I want to watch that show. I know everybody that'll watch it too, man. They want to watch that in a TV show. I know it's fucking. I know it takes years and years to probably put together, but it's that like the interest level is fucking there. I know it is.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Right person to be a fan and to see it.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Get some wealthy billionaire to fund this animated series.
Maybe
Let's
some meat tycoon.
just as long as you don't have to watch him masturbate into a plant.
Oh man. Under one condition.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
No, I won't sell out. Never.
Oh man.
How long it was actually going to take?
I know Sarah Silverman doesn't mind. She would seem to be pretty entertained with Louis C.K.
Well, she didn't mind. She was dating Jimmy Kimmel before he got a little thinner.
Before he went woke.
Yeah,
that bitch is a freak.
I don't get the Jimmy Kimmel thing because he actually made his bones off the least PC show he could possibly make. The show was purposely not PC.
Yeah.
So either Kimmel was a big fucking phony, which makes the other guy way more of a genuine talent, or Kimmel has completely reversed himself, which again kind of makes him a phony, a poser.
Either way, yeah, he's a he's a phony.
Because
Well, that's what a lot of people say about
I know a
Joe
lot of these
Rogan
guys think,
nowadays.
well, I think a lot of these guys think that they're going to lose their viewership or lose their place in Hollywood if they come out with both guns blazing, when exactly the opposite is true.
They they're not down to scrub toilets for their art. That's all.
Well, they don't have any sense of risk in punk rock, and that's the thing. It's the Ramones never one time went, oh God, we sing all these songs about drugs and crazy. We're going to lose our viewership. No, they went, fuck you, double down, went to the next level, and sold out everywhere they went. Yeah, a lot of it was South America, but hey, it doesn't make them less great.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You become great by sticking to your guns and taking.
You got to be yourself, man.
Mediocre.
People can smell that shit a mile away, man. You can only be faking the funk for so long.
I mean,
why Eminem
John Wayne is great. Why? Is he a great actor? No. But he stuck to his freaking guns about everything and basically did a big F you to everybody that didn't like his movies.
Shoot, who was the guy who was in a punk rock band who's now a Trump supporter?
Sex Pistols.
It's Sex Pistols, right?
That's
yeah.
Rotten. He's dead.
Johnny Rotten? Sid Vicious?
Yeah. Johnny Rotten.
Johnny Rotten, right?
Johnny Rotten.
Yeah, Johnny Rotten. Sid Vicious is the one that's dead.
But the other guy from Nirvana is also running for Republican Congress.
Oh, wow. Good for him. Solid dude. Nirvana's awesome.
Nirvana is for dopey teenagers that get their shit straight.
Yeah, it's
Nirvana is my same exact rant that I have with the Beatles.
I agree with you, but unfortunately, I grew up as one of those dopey teenagers.
Yeah, me too, man.
It's not that they weren't making good music. It wasn't that they weren't making palatable music. It was there were other bands doing the same shit. They were just the ones that kind of caught the fire first, and everybody up. Oh my God, they're so great! It's like, have you heard of a band called Alice in Chains?
Yeah.
I was saying one of the guys from Nirvana, not David Grohl, is going for Republican Congress.
It's Grohl. Oh,
not Grohl, not David Grohl.
I don't think Grohl. He was on a show with Obama like a couple years ago on HBO, I think. But I think kind of Grohl, like I don't know. I at the time I actually liked Foo Fighters more than Nirvana at one point. Grohl was doing everything. He did that metal album Probot.
I can go with
for sure.
I can go with Grohl. I can go with the Foos. I just Nirvana. I think the only thing that propelled them to the status we think of now was his suicide, because his albums, the first one sold great, the second one was and then the third one was even less.
He just sucks to work for.
All those albums was his death.
Yeah, they usually, that's kind of death will do that sometimes. It immortalizes people and characters, and
it does. And I'm not saying he wasn't a good poet or didn't have something to say. It's just he wasn't the best and brightest.
I was gonna say, if you look into the lyrics, it's kind of nihilistic garbage.
Yeah,
and it's the same lyrics over and over again.
Well, I hate myself and I want to die. That was on the Beavis and Butthead one.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at that documentary, Kurt and Courtney, the one where the guy was looking around trying to figure out if Courtney Love hired a hitman to kill him. Yeah.
Have you seen the explanation of that guy though?
I don't. Yeah, there's this one scene that touches and it's like, yeah, she did try to kill Kurt, definitely, because it looked suspicious. There was this lead singer of this other band that Courtney paid $50,000 to kill Courtney Love, and after the interview, he dies by being run over by a train.
What the?
How do you get run over by a train?
I don't know, but he did.
You know what I mean? It's like, how did that happen?
Railroader.
That's almost always suicide.
You know what I mean? Or you like see it a mile away. I know people that have gotten ran over by trains, but how do you let it happen?
It's either
2 feet. It's 2 feet one direction or 2 feet the other direction, and you'll be fine.
if your legs work, there's almost no way.
Well, in Seattle, if you do a bunch of heroin and you're just so passed out, it's maybe you wanted to rest your head on the track a little bit and you needed some help to get there. Who knows?
The slaughter, man, the slaughter.
You need a little bit of an angle so you don't drown in your own throw up.
Oh man, it sucks.
Yikes!
Now, being on those trains, let me tell you, you'd be surprised the number of shit that you hit.
Knock on some wood, man.
Anyways, long story short, this whole documentary touched how fucking butthurt Kurt Cobain was. So yeah, I feel you about how butthurt his lyrics are.
And everybody loved the conspiracy part of it. Like, it's so hard to believe a heroin addict was so depressed that he killed himself, because that happens,
right?
It was just the argument is the amount of heroin that was in his body was too much for him to pick anything up and capable of doing anything. But once again, human will.
Well, once again, according to who? Because how many people do we know that have done that much heroin? I mean, the Rolling Stones are still fucking alive. Right?
Is Keith Richards still alive? I haven't been paying attention, to be honest.
Keith Richards is proof that zombies exist.
Oh yeah,
I can't argue with that logic.
Yes,
that's crazy, man. All those
Walking
singers.
Dead.
We need to start thinking about the kind of world we're going to leave for Keith Richards.
He's never gonna die.
That's crazy, man.
True.
He's been just touring it up and just been all over the world. He's seen it all and breathed it all in, and I don't know. He just probably got a good immune system. It's crazy though about all those singers though, man, that passed from that scene. Soundgarden, Chris Cornell, Lane Stanley.
There's some conspiracy theories.
Well, Lane Stanley.
Well, I heard about that too.
Overdose.
I heard some stuff too. Yeah, even Chester Bennington.
They were working on some documentary. They were going to expose some
somebody. Yeah, I heard about that.
Somebody.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I don't know, but
Close people.
Well, there was that old before it was called Pizzagate, about how these all politicians were taking underage boys and fucking them in their own orgies. It's like a banned Discovery Channel documentary.
Scary, man.
Still exists.
Epstein didn't hang himself.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that fake? Well, it looked pretty damn fake. So some image or a video of him doing the act. It started spreading, and it looked like a fucking PS2 game. It looked like CGI, trash CGI.
Well, I know Crowder acted it. Or not Crowder. Crowder.
I'd pass on that one.
I mean, I love conspiracy theories. Freaking ancient aliens, for God's sakes. I love conspiracy theories.
We're not allowed to talk about that on YouTube, damn it.
Conspiracy theories are fun until they become fact.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I just got to keep reminding people that the term conspiracy theory was invented by the CIA. So it's just meant to discredit people who are talking about unauthorized topics.
No, there's the other side of that coin, though, that everybody loves government conspiracy theories. Oh, all this stuff happened. And I will point to the fact that the Ronald Reagan presidency couldn't keep the conspiracy that they actually did under their hat during the presidency. It was coming out as he was getting out of the presidency. So are we that good at keeping a conspiracy? No.
Well, that's the funny thing. The thing that all the information, it always comes out, but it just gets like memory hold. Like nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares about it. I mean, there are conspiracy theories I think have merit, and there's some that I go, you guys were high when you thought of this. That's the only explanation. And they always try to make it sound like, I mean, JFK's conspiracy is one of those, it's like you've gone 50 miles to travel across the street. You went all the way around back to this thing. And there was one book this guy wrote out that I thought, that's probably the best and most succinct argument for JFK's assassination that I've seen. And I'm trying to remember what it was. It was basically, so the shots come out. There's always kind of been some like missing shots. There's like you hear 4 bullets fire, but he only fired 3 from the book depository. So the thing that this guy put out was behind Kennedy's car is the chase car with the CIA, or not CIA, the Secret Service.
Wow.
And when the shots ring out, the car kind of does this weird jolt because the guy hits the brakes so he doesn't ram back the car and then guns it again. And the guy that's in the back there falls forward, and in his head, he has an old style M16, and those things were notorious for if you slapped them, that bolt came forward and it would fire off the first shot. They were thinking because the bullet that killed Kennedy hit him in the back of the head was a frangible round. It exploded basically. The guy in the tower didn't have those type of bullets. He had basically hunting rounds, and so they kind of go, well, this is why there would be a conspiracy, is if this guy's entourage accidentally shot Kennedy. It would just be a lucky shot. Because the dumbest thing is the guy in the tower that keep going on about, oh, he was a trained Marine. Nobody, and I mean nobody in the military is taught take a headshot. It is the dumbest shot you can possibly take in the military. You're always supposed to hit center mass, which is in the chest. And I go with that, and I've been to that site. It's like, it's not that far. 300 yards is what you train at regularly. I could have hit a target in the middle at 300 yards. I go with he got lucky and made a good, decent shot. But everything else was a sloppy shot. He missed more times than he hit. So is there a conspiracy? There's something there. The conspiracy has been mostly probably to suppress it down, which is easier to do than make a big giant conspiracy with a false narrative. You know that, and that was the best thing I've heard so far. Everything else is like, that's so easy to disprove. It's not funny.
Yeah,
you
my
guys hear
favorite
about that?
conspiracy is Stephen King assassinated John Lennon, which I know is bullshit.
Wow.
The killer would have been Yoko.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were saying Stephen King was a secret cell for the CIA or FBI or some shit like that, and he flew in and assassinated John Lennon.
What was the
Gong Show, huh?
There's a bunch of those. Some of them are pretty interesting. So I love that crap. So, and hence the book that's over there is all about that shit. So,
but I guess nowadays we can debunk Stephen King.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a big druggie, so yeah, sure.
A lot of coke and booze.
The whole reason is they were like, oh, Stephen King was against the free or not the free market, but having a free wealth distribution system. Well, that's not true now. He fucking hates Trump.
True.
Did you guys hear that thing about Trump? About his blood? It's like super blood or something like that?
What?
The virus? Yeah,
No.
right. There was like an article I saw online about like they're gonna analyze his blood and like try to make another vaccine out of it. He's like,
antibodies.
Yeah. Yeah.
My wife, he's a fucking master race.
That's a procedure that they use for like the common flu or something. They take antibody blood or something. They can use that. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
They were trying to get people. I saw an ad. They were asking people who've had COVID to donate blood.
Yeah. That's basically what I do now weekly is I trace COVID victims. So and I can tell you there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them that donated blood.
Yeah. That is not a conspiracy theory.
Right.
That's actual science.
Yeah, I heard he's trying to do another debate, but they want him to do it like they don't want to do it in person. They wanted to do
they're saying they want to do virtual, and then I think they agreed to delay it till end of October, and then the moderator was saying some weird stuff on Twitter, and he just deleted his account.
Oh man. Yeah, I heard it. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was say I heard a thing about the stimulus too. Like he's like willing to sign it off for us to get like $1,200, but I guess the Dems are saying that like they want like $1 trillion or some crazy amount of money for like the Democratic states that were affected by the riots or whatnot to build some stuff. So he's not going to sign it. So basically, our stimulus is fucked.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened the last time. They put up a bill, a simple stimulus thing. They want to pass it real quick, and then they kept trying to tack on all this bullshit. Yeah, and then the whole time they're saying, "Oh, he's holding it up. He's the problem. It's like, fuck off.
Yesterday we had Mike Pence show up in Vegas.
Oh, nice.
And that was right after he beat the shit out of Kamala Harris. And fucking Biden's ass shows up.
Whoa.
And what he does is he has a drive-through speech.
What?
Cars, yeah, basically cars park, you stay in your car and you hear his speech. Basically nobody showed up.
I thought you meant like he drove it to McDonald's and tried to do a speech. He's so fucking out of it.
Well, that's what's confusing. Everybody's thinking that. So what is this, a drive-through speech? So you come through a drive-through window and giving us a fucking 4-hour speech each? What the fuck is this?
There was a speech. Was it Bernie Sanders or something? Or maybe it wasn't Biden.
Yeah,
and then only Trump people showed up just to make fun of him.
One that a flag comes up blocking his face.
Yeah, that was epic. And I see you're trying to share something here, Trevor. What's this? Oh!
And on the fourth day, Donald rose from his own grave to be our leader, and forever, and be what is it, Raw or whatever?
Oh yeah.
That's how mighty our son leader is.
Oh shit! I had a meme for this. Hold on.
It's Eddie from Iron Maiden.
Well, what was it in the news yesterday that everybody was memeing that King Tut is white and has a club foot?
Oh yeah.
And, King Tut is white and has funky hair.
It's a weird skull too. It's like flat. If you look at some of the pictures, it's weird.
Damn, where's that meme? I had a good one.
Okay, black folks still want to have King Tut. They can have him.
Get rid of the White House. Just make a big pyramid out there.
Mm-hmm.
There's your conspiracy theory.
I found it. The doctor said they'd never seen a body kill the coronavirus like my body. They tested my DNA and it wasn't DNA. It was USA.
Oh man, that's
funny.
CAG. KAG.
Whoa, hey, oh, hey. What's going on over there?
My big sissy dog. Come here, big sissy.
Yeah, hopefully they do another debate though, man. That shit was funny. I thoroughly enjoyed the one with Trump and the one with Pence. Hopefully he does it. I crack a couple beers. I sit there. I yell at the TV. It's fun.
Yeah. The one with Pence was so bad. He should be taken away for domestic violence. Fuck, man.
And he's a fucking Terminator, bro. He's
the Thunder God.
Yeah, he talks, he debates, and then he goes into like straight up Terminator mode where like I don't know, and then they try to like shut him up, and he doesn't. He just robot, just delivering fact.
Sits back like Arnold, and all the responses are just screaming past his head.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Lord.
Info dump.
This is a good one. Fuck the Electoral College. This year, whoever can survive a coof infection wins. Oh, what a year! What a year!
That's crazy too. I can't believe so many people like are gonna vote for Biden when he's like homies with the dude from the KKK. You know what I mean? That's so crazy. Like just that fact alone, like whoop.
I have a feeling that if Trump wins, it's going to politically destroy people's minds for at least the next two elections. They won't know what to do. It's like we tried everything. We tried twice. An overthrow. Nothing happened.
It's going to be wild.
It's going to be wild. Like what Joe said. Like no matter what happens, we're going to have some crazy lives, and if you got kids, it's hard, man, for the little guys. You know.
I think Antifa and Black Lives Matter are going to have a come to Jesus moment because I think America is just about tired of the nonsense. And
yeah, I think so.
It's not trying to get these people to change their minds anymore. It's you've gone past that. You've had violence. The courts are supporting you. You don't want the other side to get violent because they're much better at it than you are. They're calm and they're collected. It's like It's like that doofus, what was it? Not Tamara Bonvillain, whichever one wanted to challenge Mike Myers, your boy Zach to a fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't want this. This is the guy you don't want to get pissed off. You want to sit down, and debate your ideas with him, and maybe destroy his ideas in the court of public opinion. But you are talking to a man who was an ex-infantry guy, and as an ex-infantry guy, it's like keeping me calm is the best thing you can do. It's the point where you piss me off, and I have to resort to violence because I don't want to do that. I'm an ex-infantry guy. I want to sit back and relax and drink a beer.
The problem is they're delusional. They're in dreamland.
If you force the violence, I'm good at it. You don't want the person who's really good at it to have to exert that kind of an influence.
I mean, even look at the kid that was trained. You know what I mean? Look what he did.
Yeah.
You know,
and
the Kenosha kid.
Training.
He's like
the hero. The hero of Kenosha.
And people kept going on. It's like, look how accurate those shots were. It's like, no, because that one guy's alive. You shot him in the bicep. Dead center would have been a trained shot. Bam, dead.
Really,
dead. Okay.
You're going to stand up for a guy who was a convicted sex offender, another guy who was accused of raping somebody.
They rally to the criminal, and that was the part I just went. Like, well, he only had a skateboard. I can kill you with a number 2 pencil. Are you kidding?
That guy's intentions. He already put it on his social network. Everybody could see his tweets. He said his intentions was to kill Kyle.
Yeah, his only regret was not finishing him off.
it's pure evil, dude. It's like, how could you look at that and not see the fucking evil and be like, I stand against that? You know what I mean? If you don't see these guys as evil rapists and child molesters, there's something fucking chemically imbalanced in your skull.
It's like Yuri Brezhnev said, when you're completely demoralized, you can't tell the truth from fiction. You can present all the facts you want. Nothing will get through until they're looking at the end of a barrel.
Yeah.
You don't want to get you think one Kenosha kid was bad? Okay, I don't have to have the majority populace for the Kenosha kid to be, the winner of every situation. Those guys outnumbered him 30-1, and look how the situation took out.
Not even just that. These people are looking at a black and white situation. There's other minorities out there that don't remember. The Mexicans in Chicago, that's true. They're tired of fucking Black Lives Matter. They're fucking keeping people out of their fucking neighborhoods. Fucking gang members.
Market in California that they stood on top of the roof and said, "Go ahead, try breaking the windows."
Yeah,
Asian people. Yeah, even back in the 90s. Is that what you were mentioning?
The rooftop Koreans.
Yeah, the roof Koreans. But even the Asian people, even today, are like, "No, fuck you. We remember what you did to my uncle. Fucking stole his cans and fucking beat the shit out of him, stealing his fucking cans. And man, you videotaped him crying. You think we don't remember that?"
Mm-hmm.
No, fuck you.
This is the side you don't want to wake up. You want to passively go away and then help them rebuild. If you're smart, you passively go away and you help them rebuild. You don't want to keep rioting in the street and have them go, "Okay, well, I have a solution." You took away all my other solutions. The cops don't want to do anything.
Yeah, well, and then they're going to defund the cops, and then that's the only thing holding back the chaos. Like, I'm kind of okay with defunding the cops now. Like,
go ahead, defund the cops.
You have an opinion?
All that's going to happen is private businesses are going to hire their own cops to beat the shit out of you. What are you going to do now?
It's like mercenaries too, if you think about it, when you talk about private business, you get a lot of mercs in there.
That's right.
Security firms and stuff. Hey, Trevor, you got a book? You got a book coming out, Trevor?
Let's see it.
You got a book coming out?
I'm actually the stupidest person in comics because I got 2 that I'm working on.
No, that's awesome, dude.
I was thinking we're going to wrap it up soon. If you want to shill your projects, go for it.
Oh, well, I've got Matt Wangers and I've got Deadwood Dales.
Oh,
nice.
Hell yeah.
Dales is probably the one you see over there. In fact, if you look on the wall, there's a page up on the wall there.
Oh, are they doing signups right now?
Not yet. Either one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
pages of Deadwood Dales.
Ooh, that's nice. That's beautiful.
Let me full screen that.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. So you did that, huh?
Yep. And
It's all traditional right there, huh?
That's
Awesome.
Look at
But you see all over the desk.
Nice.
The wangers. You feel how organized I am.
And
The wanger. The wanger.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
ooh,
I've only got
That
like
is beautiful.
3-4 pages of that.
it looks great.
Yeah, it looks awesome, bro. Was that a werewolf or something, possibly?
That's the if you bought Wanger's last book, that's where his last book ends.
Okay, I got his last book right here. I still got to open it, but I got to get a good beer and.
His,
I gotta say, it's like a habitual ritual I got for Comicsgate when I get into my book. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But I got stacks of them right here.
Nice, man. So everyone just like follow Wanger, follow Deadwood Dale, and I guess as soon as that sign up comes up, sign up for those. Keep an eye out, peoples.
And then I don't know if I'm going to do another book for somebody because I'm going to do my book. I don't know. I might. It depends on who comes with me with the book. You know,
Gotta do your book, man. Gotta do your book.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I like to do other people's books too. It's I just like drawing the books, and if I do my book, it takes me so long to get my stupid book done.
Just
But I
start
can
on it.
almost-
Do like I want to say, do like Bernie did. You know, Bernie Wrightson. You know how he did with Frankenstein. He worked on that for like 7 years on the side, just a little bit.
I broke mine down into 8 pages of whack. So
Oh,
8 pages in between the different things that.
Yeah, it sounds doable.
Well, and it took me a while to land those two. And I kind of landed them both on top of each other, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll work on both these books.
congrats, dude. That's
Dale's-
awesome.
I mean, I have his completely broke down. I have thumbnails for all of his. So yeah, I mean, this is all
Nice.
thumbnailed out. So I don't really have to. I should say I don't have to work on it. I just have to make the pages read right. I mean, I've got some storytelling stuff I have to work back and forth. But his book is pretty much just going into that final pencil stage and really hacking out the details and things like that. Where Wanger's was, hey, here's what's going to happen in these 5 pages. Kind of go at it. And so there's a lot more freedom there that I can go, okay, I want this panel. I want this stupid thing here.
That's cool too. You know, it's 2 different, styles of storytelling.
Knocking stuff on the floor. That's kind of what I find interesting about it. It's like, well, why do you always do other people's books? Because I like figuring out these problems. There's something wrong up here that says, well, I could probably figure that problem out.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, not everyone wants to create their own thing. That's fine. If you want to work on other people's projects.
I figure at the very least, pitching these books on everybody else's show says, hey, try to get stuff done. He'll put out a good book. He's going to put out some quality. Is he screwed up?
True.
Yeah, once in a while. He's kind of wonky in the head anyway. Hence the reason we buy his work. But
And, not everyone wants to be a writer, I guess. Some people just want to draw, and that's fine.
well, and my writing is probably the weakest part as far as I'm concerned. It's never up to the quality I actually want. And what I would probably end up doing is I'll write everything out, write it the way I want it, and then send it to somebody to kind of polish dialogue up.
Yeah, that works.
There's my dopey conspiracy book that I've got, and then there's my big long history bio down there that it stacks literally 4.5 feet tall. Because I did the illustration board. I mean, it is literally that much work. I stacked it up once. It's not as many pages as you think because it's on illustration board, so they're thicker, but it's still 600 some pages.
Damn.
So it's a big work. And if I get that one to where I want it to be artistically and story wise, then like I said, I'll probably just go into InDesign and knock all the text out and send it off to somebody and say, look, just give it a polish. Somebody who kind of I'll give them what I want and say, look, just rub the rough edges off this, so it doesn't sound like I wrote it.
Sounds like a plan, man. I'll be looking forward to that.
Now there's if you look around, there's about 10 other projects here too. So
Oh yeah, you got it
there.
Awesome, dude. Let's see. How about Matt? You got anything else you want to add, or anything you want to close
Sure, yeah.
with? Any closing statements?
Yeah, just thanks for having me on here, Joe. It was a hell of a lot of fun. If you guys want, check out Butch Cleaver. Again, I'm trying to get 100 backers up there. Basically, everyone that backs is gonna get right now they're gonna the next 17 people that back, they're gonna get a trading card by Jason Bascom that I just got in today, and they're also gonna get a a print copy of the first Butch Cleaver. Sorry, so that's
Sweet.
the OG print run for the first 100 backers, and yeah, I'm happy. Just throwing those in there, and it's been a Comicsgate came through and really hooked me up, and this book right here, if you don't know about it, it's about a brutal butcher who gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse.
Shit.
Gives him a power to
Berserker.
Wild Bears appears.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna read it. Anyways.
Sorry.
Look at the end dogs.
Showing up late to the party. Awesome, dude. Thanks for coming. It was a blast having you. Gargoyle, you got anything?
Back Slaughter Squad, it's still in demand, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Boom.
A long
And,
time ago, I did this little. Oh, can you see it?
Oh, yeah. Let me full screen that. Nice. Got
Cool.
some Daisy
Yeah.
fan art.
It
Maybe
looks
pull
like
it back a little
like
bit.
a porno, so you don't see that ripple over the fake titties. So, yeah. But thank you for having me.
Awesome. Yeah, it's
Oh.
always good having you.
I forgot
some
Tim was here.
shit.
Back Tales from the Natverse.
Oh, of course. Sim is awesome, and he makes quality books. Check him out. And yeah, back Slaughter Squad. Boom. Boom. Wait a minute. There we go. Boom. Back Slaughter Squad. Thanks everyone who backed so far. And thanks to all my guests here. You guys are awesome. I should probably stream more regularly.
Yes,
I haven't streamed in a
sure.
while. Yeah, I'll get back to it.
Should stream more. We'll talk about comics more. Like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just old comics, but like real comics made by other people.
That I'm okay with that. Yeah, that would be fun.
I say
I'm down
that
for that.
start my own damn channel and do it on there.
All right. Well, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Thanks for the chat. And I'll catch you all on the flippity.
Oh yeah, man.